5.
Means for live.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm gonna do my.
Oh, why is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, it showed up. Lee wasn't showing up for a second, and then he did.
Everyone interrupted you, kid. I'm so sorry.
So nobody saw my wave? I'll wave again.
Oh, no, okay. All right. Okay, cool. Welcome back, guys. I'm gonna do my best to actually end this thing tonight because we've been going over. We went over schedule by quite a bit, so we'll see what happens. I am Kit. Welcome back to Lourich. This is episode 11 of 6. What the fuck? I'm gonna pass it off to somebody. You're gonna hear from the cast, yeah, and then you'll hear a little bit more from me. But for now, I'm gonna pass it off to just a very, very awesome dude, awesome role player. Just the improv is fantastic. Lee, take it away, sir. Thank you for being here with us.
Oh, thank you, Kit. Hi, I'm Lee. I live over at Dice Lore. Please come and visit us. We play D&D and Pulp Cthulhu. And here tonight, I've been playing Halfdan Greatheart, the Paladin. And if things are truly coming to an end tonight, I would just like to say that this is one of the most fun games I've ever played in. And I've really enjoyed being here. And thank you all, and thank you, Kit. Nenners.
Hi, I'm Nenners. I am probably the second least tired of this crew, so I'm very excited about that. I'm also super excited about Kit's startup, so good job, Kit. Just let me know if you need any help. You're looking good. I play Aceril. He is a wood elf cranky wizard. That is his official class. He's quite cranky, and he's definitely a wizard. So, yeah, we'll see. We've run out of a lot of options, so there might be some domestic terrorism attempts. So, buckle up. Outside of that, I think I'm going to kick it off to. And I'm going to blow up your spot, Joe. So, be ready. The motherfucking birthday boy. Happy fucking birthday, son.
Happy birthday,
Joe, take it away.
I am, in fact, old. Hello. I'm Joe. I've aged before all of your eyes. The number that rarely gets asked about and isn't used past age 21 has ticked up. But it does help because my birthday is so late in the year that whenever anyone asks before now, my answer is to go, well, it's this many years since the year of my birth. That's wrong. I haven't had a birthday yet. I don't have to think for the rest of the year. It's just correct. Come January, it'll change. I've wasted tons of time. My name is Joe, and I'm playing Gordon. He talks a lot, and we'll see if he runs out of words before we run out of episodes. It's a close thing. But yeah, when I'm not hanging out here, I'm gonna be here. I was gonna say on Fridays. Now is Friday, so but tomorrow I'm here doing. I almost said Dispel Logic. Difficult terrain. I'm tired. Damn it.
No.
Sunday is Dispel Logic, where I play a Conjuration Wizard in a Seafaring campaign. Still early on. We're level. I think we just hit level 7 actually. So that's a good time. 8 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. This Sunday is not the week. No, is it? It is. It is the week I played Mass Effect. I'll be playing Mass Effect at noon Eastern, noon o'clock Eastern time zone I'm going to start Mass Effect 2. I went through Mass Effect 1, where every decision was made by a random number generator, all the skills and dialogue options and impactful story decisions were out of my control. We've made some brave choices. But that's all the things. Oh, Wednesday is back here, and we're doing Task Team M. And that's me and all of the things. And I've said too many words. I'm tired. Flanny, you're also tired. Be tired with me together and save me. Say words.
I don't know that I'm that. I mean, I might be that tired, but I think I can be less tired than anything right now, or at least I function better at the less tiredness of tiredness. So I'm Flanny. I'm playing Corvin tonight. He's a bloody wizard lock. No, he's a cleric. That's what he is. I don't know why I said wizard. Joe, you rub it off. Stop it. Yeah.
Listen, some people pay good money for that.
His team. Ooh, no. Was not ready for that. You can find me here and other places, and I'm not going to tell you about those places because I don't know. Good luck. Yeah, that's the struggle bus going up the hill and tired faces. I was going to tell you something else. I don't remember what it is now. Oh yeah, my friend thinks that my friends thinks that I am a vampire. So we'll see what happens with that. It's going to be great.
I got steaks.
Hopefully they're medium rare.
No, they're wooden.
Oh no, we're gonna be subject to this all day.
She didn't seem to catch that, so Foozzy, take it away.
I did catch it. I just did not dignify it with a response. Hello. As Joe said that he aged a whole year today, I think I've aged a whole year listening to these poor tired boys struggle through their intros.
Oh, happy birthday.
No. Incorrect. Hello, I'm Foos. I'm playing Vinos tonight. He's a sorcerer, and part of the reason I'm like knowing is because the Gordon is canonically very smart, and I think poor Joe.
Listen, I'm just as smart. I promise, I'm so smart. I'm the smartest of boys.
It should be fun. But yeah, this has been super exciting. Kid, this has been fantastic, especially for your first time DMing. So freaking awesome job all around. And yeah, I'm here every time it's live. So if Foozca's live, I'm here. But that's it, I think, for me. Which means I get to pass it back to our lovely DM.
Well, all right, guys. We're gonna do a quick recap, and then we'll get.
Wait, who is you though?
Who am I? Call
Who
me
you
Kid.
is?
Call me Kid. If you ever, if you, the only place you're really ever gonna find me on the internet is right here. I'm involved in several projects that these guys do. Most recently, it's gonna be Alchemstar, so that's gonna be kind of fun. I'm gonna play an alchemist. It's going to be throwing explosive, corrosive materials everywhere. It's going to be fun.
Explosive, corrosive.
Mm-hmm.
I kidnap you on my channel all the damn time. You're not only here. Get out of here.
Also, most of the people here found you in real life. How hard could it be to find you on the internet?
That's terrifying.
Anyway. Yeah. P42 Sherman Wallaby Signey Way.
Sherman Wallaby.
Actually, Nennard has my address. He knows where I live. That's the terrifying part. Anyway. So,
I know where he lives. You live with him.
I know where he lives.
That's awesome. Oh gosh.
And I know where he
I
dies.
remember the first time that she and I we used to work on a website when we were teenagers, and some people were getting feeling nervous or awkward that I just knew so many personal things about her.
They didn't know you were siblings?
They didn't know we were siblings, that we lived in the same house. That had to be explained to people, like, we live in the same house. Relax.
Yeah. Jeez.
Okay. But yeah, that's basically who I am. I DM this right here. And like I said, hopefully this will be the last episode, because goddamn, we went way over schedule. My thanks to Lee, who's just been holding on for this fucking long. So yeah. Heck
no, I'm glad it went over.
Okay. Yeah. We will do a quick recap.
This is going to be a good one, folks.
We're in the weeds, boys.
Yes, we are. We will do a quick recap, and then we will award inspiration.
So sorry. Before you get started, Joe, are you taking any of the timestamps, or should I be?
Listen, I've got the intro timestamp, and he hadn't started the recap yet.
Okay.
How dare you? I am a.
I wasn't sure. So I was like, I can. Okay,
Joe,
sorry.
Trying to make this man work on his birthday? What the fuck?
He didn't hear no bell, Foos. Get out of here.
What the fuck, Foos? It's a birthday.
Sorry.
Making him work.
Rough, man.
All right. So let's get on to the recap. Our friends began to investigate a little bit more. While traveling through the market, they came across Frank and Pfeffer, who were talking with Ellie. They were given a job to go investigate the sewers once more, and were given information that, hey, you can get a pass to the sewers from the bankers. So they finally visited the bankers. They were given a job. It was kind of weird, actually. The guy seemed to have all their information, even though they were given the job about 10 minutes ago. But yeah, they managed to get into the sewers. They found Marion, the so-called pervert, in the sewers. This is before he managed to get trapped in the room with all the zombies. The job they were given was to go help the refugees in a room, and turned out to be the room they found on the very first day of the loop. They were given quite a bit of gold, and they were given these very long syringes, which turned out to be greater restorations. After some traveling, they managed to make to the room where they managed to cure all the people in the room. But they managed to find one extra person in there, which, if you guys remember, this is one of the people that broke out of there before before the day first looped. They've discovered that the barrier over the entryway at the end of the room is no longer a barrier. It seems to teleport them somewhere. In this case, it took them to the lady's room. They helped out the pervert. They managed to get him. They figured out he was being blackmailed, and they managed to help him get the thing that would help him stop being blackmailed. They opened up this old hidden vault, and inside they found actually the parcel that was stolen from Ellie and Wynn when they were first coming into the town before the loop started. Inside they discovered that it is an old text. They're not sure what it is, but once Venos began to read it for them, it was written in common. Once Venos began to read it, Gordon and Aethril began to laugh uncontrollably. Gordon took one of the greater restorations out of Corvin's hand, stabbed himself in the leg, and he stopped laughing after some time. Aethril, however, has declined to take the medication because he is a fool. So that's my assessment here, guys. But yeah, we will pick it up from there. Oh, I'm sorry. Inspiration. So I want to give thanks to the people who sent me inspiration, their votes for inspiration. But there's a reason I did not ask you guys to send a vote this time. It was on purpose. It wasn't me just most of the time when this happens, it can be described with the words "cause kid is dumbass," right? But no, this time it was on purpose. So everyone here gets inspiration actually.
Oh shit! Look at
You
that.
will need it.
I will need it. Excellent.
We like that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You will need it.
So yeah. So thank you to everyone who sent me their vote.
You're welcome, kid. I think.
But yes, let us pick it up.
Scrolls up to see if I remembered.
Oh, I know I didn't. At the end, if you don't tell me, my monkey brain is off onto another topic. I got nothing. It's already gone. Is Aethril still laughing right now?
Hell yeah, he is.
He's probably upset and laughing. It's a great combo.
Okay, I think we should probably fix this though, right? Like doesn't look like you're having a good time, even though you're laughing.
He knows one way to fix it.
Is there no other way?
I said one way.
We know
I
that the
certainly don't
potion
know how to fix
works.
it.
We have seen that.
True, work the treat. Hold still later. I'll stab it in there for you.
Hold on. I don't. Nope. I am level
I don't think
3.
he's
I
going to
can't
want
do
that.
anything about that.
No, we're babies. Yeah, every time I look at my spell list, I'm like, close that,
So I'm like,
that tab again. Like, cool. All right, close it.
It's coming from like my artificers, where I'm just like, oh, I got this in like 6 different ways. It's like, yeah,
Oh, yeah. No, you're not
Yeah.
artificer today.
I got nothing.
Mhm.
Oh, my arcane recovery is up. Look at that.
Okay, well, Gordon is making to possibly stab you with something.
Yeah, I imagine he can't do much. He's been forcibly laughing for quite some time, so you'd probably want to resist. But
Oh yeah, and as I described it last week, it is a full-on, like, just ugly laugh that hurts your sides after a couple of seconds. I mean, if it's going on for a while now.
Yeah,
I think you should let him get more of a workout in.
I will hold him
do we
steady
have-
for you, Gordon.
Do we have your consent? Is this okay? This doesn't look good.
I'm sure it's fine. It's totally good. It's just taking your medicine there. Hey, sure. Everyone's got to do it now and again. I stabbed my own self. You don't have to do that. You're fine. I mean, you're laughing yourself to death, so it's not fine. But we'll fix it.
Ooh.
Yeah, he probably would allow you to do it at this point.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stab you in the meaty part of your legs. Is what I can reach.
The jugular.
He's a wood elf, them be stick legs, but yeah.
The meatiest.
The quad, probably, hopefully.
Said wood elf stick legs.
Yeah, man.
No, but yeah,
Which
so
makes me think that the wood elf portion is that you're actually made of wood.
I'm just an actual stick. I'm an animated stick.
Well, you're trying to become a real boy. We get it.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Hey, tell a lie real quick. It's for science.
I love this town. All right.
well, yeah,
does,
no, so
uh,
the medicine would take effect, and much like with Gordon, after some moments, that would begin to fade away.
Okay. All right. This is why. Who
There you
does
go.
that?
All fixed. I'm just gonna chuck an empty syringe over my shoulder because I don't care about it anymore.
Well, then
All
a
right.
child might find that. will
I
go
don't
pick
think a
up.
child's coming down to this secret vault that's been lost by criminals for.
We don't know. There's much strange things
You
happen
are
down here.
you are currently in the library.
What?
His
Yeah, we
library.
met back up into the library.
Oh, well then my note doesn't make sense. I thought we were in the vault where you found the thing.
No,
But no, I'll pick it up immediately. Yeah, no, it's just we're down. No one's gonna find it. What are you talking about?
Oh yes, I forgot in the recap. This is an important bit actually. So Halfdan murdered a spider because he discovered it was undead,
As a paladin
and then Corvin brought it back to life using some kind of necromancy healing magic.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good move.
And then trouble ensued.
Yeah.
Someone's
pretty
leaning
much.
into vampirism.
Yeah, leaning is putting it lightly.
But you are better now, and okay. It makes me think that maybe I shouldn't read everything out loud, just in case.
Yeah, if you could just like translate in common.
Oh, it is
slowly?
common.
Oh, it is common.
Like if you wanted, if April wanted, he could go over and read it.
Ace does not want to read it, but yeah, you.
What were we reading?
How about you just give me the cliff notes?
Oh well, it was like that story thingy. Like, okay, I don't want to read that out again. Like word for word, but-
No. So that was not the part that made him go crazy. What made him go crazy is it's a soliloquy you read that it's some dude talking about a city called Util.
Oh, right, because that's the last. Okay, I have the other thing
Mhm.
up first. That was why. Okay, right.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
it was a soliloquy from a character in that play. You realize it's a play.
Mm-hmm.
No, not like that, Flandy. It's spelled.
Boy, you keep DMing. Don't mind my silly ass.
We ain't never gonna finish.
It describes a man just complaining, talking about util. He seems to love it. He seems to hate it. It's kind of weird. But from what you can tell, he has done something incredibly stupid, and he has brought ruin to his family. And right now, he's awaiting the arrival of the king. That's what he's waiting for. And yeah, if you continue reading, it's a really short passage, honestly, for a play anyway. And what seems to happen is that the guy comes to face with the king at the end of his soliloquy. And could you roll me a wisdom save?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Good at those. Let me tell you.
You're great at those.
I'm
Don't
good
worry.
at those. Oh, I'm good at those.
Fantastic.
Holy shit!
Just gotta believe, Foos.
Just gotta believe.
As you're reading it, you feel this sense of disassociation, and you start feeling like the corners of your mouth start to like just turn up like a smile. But after a while, you just shake it off, and like, what the fuck was that? You're very aware of what happened.
Okay, that was weird. Like wants to make everyone smile or laugh or something. It's very weird.
What is this? Is this the manuscript to the play that was supposed to happen but got stolen or some shit?
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, actually, Corbin. Yeah, Corbin and Vinos. Could you roll me a history check?
No.
No.
Listen.
Please do.
Oh, okay. That was fucking not bad. Look at that.
Oh, very good. Let's see. Let's see from Mr. Corbin Dallas here.
You think I would have rolled better than that?
You can. You won't though.
Wow.
Vinos, you would remember when you guys first went down to the party where everybody was fighting. There was a guy who had that giant rat head. You learned he had bought it off the guy in the stage where the stage was.
Right.
And he described a bit of the play to you. The one that oh fuck, I had the name of these guys, the players. That was their name. There were a troop of players. But anyway, you would remember that play was about a demon and a devil falling in love, or at least their love story.
Okay. Hey, do you remember that rat head thingy that we saw in the party? Dog. Can you guys hear the dog outside?
We can.
Okay, sorry. The window's wide open, so I was like, I feel like you could probably hear that. I'm just gonna mute for a second.
What party?
The one we weren't invited to.
The one in the sewers.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Listen,
good
I'm
talk.
playing with a nat too. or a nat
Yeah,
three.
I know. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Well, that being said, okay, wait. We were here because this is like Orchid's place or whatever, right? Just so I remember.
I don't know why we're here. We were returning their stolen property, and I don't.
But we had that they need us. Well, they needed me.
We
to
came
look at the
back
book
here
or something?
because the landing was here or something like that.
Right.
And there was something about a weapon that was said, and I think Corbin's kind of like, maybe we should inspect the weapons upstairs in that weird fucking case thing.
As far as I remember, we found it and we did it and we went through the portal and it was fine and tomorrow's going to be tomorrow. And then you all wanted to return the stolen property of a bunch of vampires for reasons beyond me.
But yeah, if you guys do want to go upstairs and check some shit out, the building seems to be quite empty. At least now that Frank and Pfeffer have vacated.
Oh, we were delivering the box. Yeah, because okay. And we don't know where those two went.
So I guess unless
Was this
that book's
in the box?
Yeah, what you found in the box was a bunch of papers and a mask. A
That's
mask
right.
that Gordon would remember very well.
Nothing happened when Corbin put it on, right? Like, they're like,
Nah.
that's the one you murdered me in, or some bullshit like that.
That's a regular ass mask.
right. So unless there's anything helpful in that box, I say chuck it to the end of a shelf. A librarian will put it where it needs to go, and then we do whatever it tells that you all want to do here.
Which is
I don't know. I from the beginning, I've given up on having a reason to do anything. All of you bounce from place to place and do what you like. And anytime I don't even oppose the plan. I just want to know why you think it's viable, and no one can give me an answer. So fuck it. We'll just do
Corbin
whatever
just
it is.
Mid-conversation, mid-word vomit, just turns around without saying anything and starts walking up the stairs or whatever it was.
See,
Is
exactly
it
like
upstairs or
that.
downstairs?
The museum is upstairs.
And he's going upstairs to look at the museum pieces.
We should at least take a look around. I think that's not a bad idea.
Sure, why not? Look around.
Awkwardly walks. Yeah. Goes upstairs.
Look around for nothing. Great. Okay.
All right.
Is the Silver
So-
Sword Club thing still in its case?
Oh, everything is as you guys remember it. But yeah, you guys can take a look around if you want, or if you guys remember that the box was supposed to go to Kirill. So if you want to drop it in his office, you can do that, or unless you just left it downstairs somewhere.
But we all are Chloril.
No, you are Chloril.
We're all Alfarias, is what you're
Yes,
trying
it's
to
my
say.
box. Give me my damn box.
But there is like an office you can drop it off in. But also we should take a look at the museum while we're here anyway, to just see if there's anything that's maybe that like scythe thingy is here that we saw in some of the visions.
You do see quite a few weapons, but not one, at least not a scythe that's described like you saw it in your vision. One made out of black crystal.
Okay, I guess not.
But Vinos, do roll me a perception check, please, or investigation. Whichever you prefer.
Ooh, yeah, all right, we'll go perception for that one. Oh my god, what is happening?
Ooh.
What is happening?
Vinos, you do try to look out for a scythe like that. But you don't find a scythe, but you do find an item that reminds you a lot of that crystal that the scythe was made from. It's this.
That was actually a good question.
It's this big, large-looking, like this. Think of it almost like a crystal ball. That kind of size, just this big, spiky-looking crystal.
Hey guys, I don't remember if anyone else saw it. Like some of us saw it at the same. Like, didn't you? He's gonna look at Aceril. Didn't you see like some scythe thingy too, or no? Was that?
Yeah, it was held by some undead creature.
That looks like the material, doesn't it? Like it looks like the thing it was made of.
Yeah.
Aethril, would you approach this thing or no?
He ain't like.
I called him right next to me to come look. So
Yeah.
he would like.
He may have been suckered
far.
into that, but yeah, he's not getting any closer.
Oh no! Aethril, as soon as you get near this thing, it starts lighting up.
I
Well,
think you should touch it.
no.
No?
No.
Can you like get close to touching it? Don't touch it, but like. look
I mean,
close.
if you could touch it.
It didn't do that with me though. It only did that when you came over.
What's my charisma?
Don't be a pansy. It's none of our abilities to do this shit anyways. It's just gonna happen.
What if you like just hover?
Oh,
just
no. Yeah, he's not so
hover.
subtly biting his tongue after you said that.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just not interested in whatever devilish trinket this thing.
Then why
potentially is.
are we here, if not for this nonsense?
I'm just saying it lit up when you approached it, Mr.
I mean, I think,
Outright.
is it not behind glass? Don't we have to get it out if we're going to touch it?
Yeah.
So you can't even touch it anyway. Just put your hands against the glass like longing.
Halfdan, if I turn into something untoward, please promise you'll slay me.
We have
You
stakes.
have my
Calm
word, my
down.
friend.
Thank you. He'll walk forward and try to get close to touching it to see what happens.
It lights up a little more, but doesn't seem to react beyond that.
Satisfied?
Yeah. See?
No,
Go
Everything is
smash the
fine.
glass.
Once you touch-
Aethril, beneath the stone, however, you would find an inscription which describes where it was obtained, who obtained it, and from where. It's attempting to. It seems to be just like, from what you're reading, it's described as some piece of jewelry, and they don't know much about it beyond that.
Okay.
Did
Where was
Gordon
it taken
actually
from?
smash the glass, or?
Oh,
It
yeah.
was
it's just-
taken. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were saying?
Gordon
Um,
is smashing this glass into shards, so I'm going to stay away to not get cut. But
Okay. It is described as being taken from the stronghold of a time mage.
that's odd. And why doesn't it affect you?
What?
He's looking at Venus.
Why would that affect me? Why is this affecting you?
Your the way you do magic is more innate. I'd assume it would have reacted to that rather than.
Oh, you're thinking about this logically. I don't. I have no answers.
Maybe you're just on Team Vampire.
No.
Why
That's
don't
why I
you get
made
over here?
extra stakes.
It's maybe best to not joke. Glass houses and all that.
Oh, damn.
All right. So it's some kind of jewelry taken from a time mage.
So is this glass
kind of-
smashed or what?
Good question.
I mean, I'm trying to smash it.
He's
okay.
taking a
I
no,
can't
mace.
do
no,
anything
yeah.
more than state that intention.
Oh no, this thing gets smashed. But yeah, you
Joe,
would
if you want to
hear.
smash this glass, you need to go to your kitchen, grab a glass, and throw it on the ground. You got to show us you want it.
Yeah, the moment this glass gets just even cracks a little bit, you hear this loud siren ring out throughout the room.
I mean, I knew the other one was trapped. I figured this one, but I've gone from angry to something else to depressed to fuck it. So
Mhm.
we've arrived at fuck it, and I was prepared for shit to go wrong. Gordon's not having the best time.
Oh yeah, but no. Within seconds, you would hear footsteps running towards the room.
Good for them. I'm grabbing this black crystal.
Okay.
Doing anything?
Okay.
No, for the moment you take, have you taken it out of reach of April? Yeah, no, that thing would stop glowing the moment he's out.
Well, I
of
mean, I took it out of the case. I was going to then toss it at Ashrel, hoping his natural reaction would be to catch it.
Oh. I mean, go ahead.
Which it probably would get to.
The top glass, you know, you're like, I got fuck.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
Does he die? What happens?
No. Again, much like when you got closer to it, right? When he touches it, it just glows very, very brightly. It doesn't seem to do anything else, though.
All right, say you're fine. This alarm is going off.
Yeah. All right.
You
so
okay?
Is anyone else doing anything before we have a?
What direction are the
monk-
footsteps coming from?
Oh, they're coming from the door, my dude.
From the
Then you
door.
have to-
Captain, as you
Corbin.
have the greatest respect for law, what
I will.
What
I
are we
will.
doing?
I will talk to them. Everybody should run.
Technically, all of this
No.
belongs to him anyway.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be here, right?
Yeah. You're king
I got
vampire.
it.
Oh wait, you can do the thing where you say like I'm the what is it? I don't remember. The Time Lord of the
I'm-
Flowers or whatever, and then they know what it is.
Yeah. That thing that
do
kids
that.
at me a
of
long time ago.
flowers?
And I gotta remember what it is.
Yes,
We
clearly.
are going to prison.
Who entreats the tribunal of the most Is that it? That was the one? No.
Yeah, the other one.
That was the one. Maybe it was something else.
I'm going to try to escape.
Okay,
Prison.
we'll do that. Do that with half Dan next to you, so that they look at him and think he's nice.
All right, but yeah, no, you would Halfdan, you would see two elven monks come up. The two that are actually guarding the library, Maritza and Ephraim. They come in. They have one look at the case, one look at April still holding the shining stone,
I think you did
and
it.
they go and they look right back at you, Halfdan. Like, the look they have right now is, how's this gonna go?
We are allowed to be here. Was a bit of an accident, but it's all okay. We have permission.
Permission from who?
From two librarian. Tell us we could be up here. The whole place cleared out.
From who entreats the might and will the most sainted blade?
Also him.
You're Corel?
Yeah,
Apparently.
this was the program. Of course, it's real. These fucking guys.
Well, you look different. Okay.
That was easy.
Well
Right,
done.
so-
I really thought we were going to prison for a second.
Do you have the key for the rest of these? And can we turn off the alarm?
We'll get on that. Yeah, you see them break off, and one of them goes to finagle with a panel, and one of them hands you Gordon. It's not Gordon. Sorry, Corvin. Fucking it up already. Okay, Corvin. She hands you just. It looks like just like a thin wooden card.
He'll take that and say, "Thank you."
That'll disable the alarms. Just don't break anything else.
Okay. Do you know where Frank and that other guy went?
Haven't seen them.
We have a delivery for them that they're supposed to give to me, I guess. If you could find them.
Well, but if you're you and we have it.
Yeah, but the job is for them to give it to me, not me to give it to me. I don't know.
Do you think if I destroy this crystal, it'll explode?
He's trying to find out how to use this card.
How in the world would you actually destroy this crystal?
Well, there's a lot of ways you can destroy
Holds
it.
up magic sword.
Oh, no,
Gordon. By the way, no roll for this one, but that crystal reminds you a lot of the crystal that you have floating around in a jar right now.
No, I figured it was the same.
Are the guards still there? Or did they leave?
They have run off by now. Now that the alarm is off, and Corvin has the little wooden card.
Corvin, did you charm them somehow?
Hello, my dashing good looks.
No, he's king vampire, and apparently it's good to be the king.
Oh, god damn it. No.
It
vampires-
usually is. Yeah, it's
If
true.
that was the case, I would have charmed you all by now.
By the way,
That's
Halfdan,
very
you would
steak-worthy
register
phrase.
that. I'm sorry.
I was just commenting that was a very steak-worthy sentence. So I feel like I would have turned you all by now. I don't know about that.
I said charmed, not turned.
Halfdan, you would know that these two are just regular wood elves.
The guards.
They are
okay.
not undead. Yeah.
Right. They're
So
not
I mean,
his
oh, sorry.
minions. They were just people. So
oh well, no, they're church minions. They don't, some of the vampires here are just vampires who are people that work for vampires and get lumped in.
willing minions.
Yeah, well, I doubt they know about the vampires.
I just wondered if verse that Corvin spoke was somehow charm person or casting or something.
Oh, that's a good thought. I mean, I don't think we've been succumbed to it.
I've
He
seen
directed at them.
I've seen trolls in the Dalewood with more charm capacity than our friend here. So
I think he
wouldn't
meant
worry about that.
magical.
I was talking about magical charm, yes.
I don't know. Use your special
I thought
passphrase on me. Do it.
Understood. Try to charm
Who
me.
treats the might of the will and the most sainted blade.
Didn't work.
Whatever you say, King Van. No, I didn't do nothing.
Oh my god.
So, are we just here to loot their museum? What are we doing?
I don't know. Does this card swipe open the things?
When you move it over one of the cases, you find that you hear a hiss and a bit of a click.
Oh, that's weird.
And
I've never seen a
Gordon,
lock
since you found these last time, you know where the alarm system is on these things. You see some of them disengage.
Oh yeah, that's it.
So all of this belongs to Corvin now.
Clovid.
I mean, at the very least, they're willing to let him take it.
Well, then maybe it's okay for us to take Silver Club Sword.
Do we need it? I mean, I'm not opposed to someone taking it. I
It could
guess.
become necessary to kill Corvin at some point. Corvin, could you get me big club sword?
Fine.
Is there anything like magically unstable in here as well? I'd like that.
There's
all of us?
there's several
Mentally?
magical items throughout the room. If you want to look.
Yeah, we're taking an inventory. If anything, like so much as like reacts when one of us get close, we're all taking notes and examine it closer. But we'll go on a shopping spree, I guess.
Can I do an investigation?
Of course, yeah.
Thank you. I clicked medicine instead. I'm sorry.
Why don't we take the nat 17 and just add your bonus?
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Thank you for letting me know your bonus, sir. You discovered that again near the front of the museum when you first enter, you find a set of clothing. Right. If you read at the bottom, you see that it's a display for the raiments of the monks of Ovid. These are the items that they carry whenever they go out on expeditions to find artifacts. One of the items is goggles of object reading.
Venus.
Yeah?
This may help with your headaches.
What is that?
It's goggles of objective reading.
Objective
Not
reading.
objective,
Well,
object. reading.
I may have conjugated that wrong, but it'll help you read.
But if
I
it makes
object.
everybody read, then can we put it on someone else's brain? Because like, I feel like mine has been through like quite a bit lately. I can take it. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be me, right?
You made me touch this magical stone of God knows what. You take these goggles.
I did, and everything's fine.
He's just
So
holding it
acting
out towards you.
Something terrible happened. Actually takes it.
No, they don't do nothing.
He doesn't even put it on. He just grabs them and holds on to them.
Okay.
All right.
One of the other items in that display case, everything else, again, there's clothing in there, and a lot of it just seems to be normal. There's a pair of gloves, there's a pair of shoes, right? But there's also a bag. It seems to be called the curator's bag. It seems to be some kind of bag of holding. Apparently, it can hold quite a bit of things.
Wait a minute. I think I read about this. This is another dimension, and if we move another dimensional thing in here, we could actually cause an explosion.
To what end?
Oh, you.
I think Corbin's just gonna snatch that out of his hand.
No, that's the key. Have
Oh
to.
dear. Oh dear. Oh
I
dear.
have
am
to
not
phrase
on
this
board with
question
blowing up Abby.
Very,
Fine.
how do I say this without really coming off the completely wrong way?
Too late.
Your portable circular pit.
Portable hole, yes.
thing, yes, if you would give that to me, I will eventually pay you back.
He
sir.
wants you to show him his hole.
Nope.
That's not-
Come on.
Corbin definitely stole that bag unless you're resisting him. He'd
Oh,
snatch
he's
that
absolutely
hand.
resisting the Lord Vampire of the Deep over here. Yeah.
Okay.
And as soon as you start talking about dimensional blowing up shit, he's trying to swipe.
Yeah.
Contested strength check, please.
Can I use acrobatics instead? Because I'm
Contested strength check, please.
strength.
Straight.
Fuerza, yeah.
I know.
Well.
Corbin's is okay. It's not. Oh, you're good. You got this.
I don't know. I've been doing shitty lately. We'll see what
Got
happens.
this.
Woo! Give me that bag.
Did you roll athletics?
Oh yeah,
It's the same. It doesn't make any difference. He did not. He has not proficiency in that.
It's still bad.
But yeah, Corbin is currently holding the bag.
Could you give me the
No.
bag back, please?
Only when we all agree that it's time to blow whatever the fuck up.
All right, yeah, sure. Let's leave the monolith to vampirism up. That sounds like a good idea to me. Excellent. Nothing can go wrong.
Do you still want portable hole?
No, thank you. Not at the moment. And you already stressed that you don't want to blow up.
I respect you
Abby's life,
greatly,
yeah.
and I would be happy to share anything I have with you, but I am also not on board with killing many people.
What if? All right, if I evacuate the abbey,
Then
Would
you
you
won't
be
kill any
okay?
vampires.
But
it's not
also, I don't think. Look, if we blow up the abbey, I don't think it's gonna just magically fix this day or do whatever. So, like, I think in general, it's just kind of maybe something to blow off some steam or for you to feel better right now. But I don't think it's actually productive.
I don't know how we could be certain that everybody left in Abbey is van. You know what I mean? Is
no, I understand your
How
concern.
you can
and
be-
it's a valid one.
are vampires or not vampires?
Yeah. I was just gonna yell fire, but and perhaps create an illusion of said fire and see if we can get as many people out as possible. But
I think maybe there is less indiscriminate way to kill all vampires.
Corvin, roll me a 1d4, please. Oh, that's great. Okay. I was hoping for that one, actually. Corvin, you pull out what looks to be a book. Inspecting it, you find one of the trashiest looking covers on the front. It is entitled Promise to the Elven Prince.
I think this one's for you to read. I think it probably has more of those secret things in it. You should probably give it a perusing.
I think I can see the bare-chested man on the cover from here. So,
Listen,
like,
the other
I'm
one was
gonna-
on a book for tedium or whatever.
Oh,
the
yeah,
fuck.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
that
but there
is
wasn't
the
the
man.
half-naked man.
Yeah, it's a half-naked elven man, just like long hair flowing back, just a
Anyway,
crown,
don't
just
judge,
like
maybe this is-
barrel-chested. This guy looks fantastic. Yeah.
I feel like this is for you. Enjoy. Takes
was
around
gonna, like-
for another.
He's gonna grab it, but then he's gonna lean over to Aceril and be like, "Yo, this guy is fucking yoked. What the fuck do you think he did? We don't usually get these big.
White people don't get that big either.
What do you think he did? Crazy.
Some kind of magical supplements, probably. I've heard of such things.
What?
What was wrong with his sword again?
It is the
dull?
bluntest looking sword you've ever seen.
It's just so we get it out. I'm just like heaving, just like by the hilt of the great swords. I'm just doing my best. Just look, I'm on it. Right, I could probably fix this. This is bad shape.
Oh no, yeah, this thing is fucking heavy. Yeah, it's at least the fucking weight with D&D confuses me. According to this, a greatsword weighs 6. Whatever the fuck that means.
Pounds.
6 pounds.
No, a greatsword would not be
Ounces.
pounds.
I mean,
Yeah, it's pounds, man. So like a regular
Would be.
longsword is like a regular sword is like 3-ish pounds.
it's not made of concrete.
Yeah, they're less heavy as more than they are wieldy. I think the whole JRPG
The problem is most
thing
of that
with,
weight
like,
is
100
away
pounds.
from your body.
Under gravity,
Yeah.
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 But yeah, this
JRPG
thing
thing
is-
where you have like cloud swords.
Pivoting
are
motion.
ridiculous. Yeah, like
But yeah,
10
this thing
pounds.
is fucking.
Sorry.
But this thing is fucking heavy. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
All right, we can put an edge back on this. I'll just need some time and some tools, and you'll probably have to hold it.
Sure, let's do some smithing.
Yeah,
on
let's go, Rev.
the way out. Sounds good. Okay, we're gonna put an edge on a blunted sword.
Also, Aceril, another thing occurred to me. Last time I killed something undead, Corvin brought it back. So if we kill vampires but leave Corvin alive, what if he starts bringing them back?
You know, how about you just kill me now and get it over with?
I don't want to kill you unless we have to.
Well, I
Well, it
guess at
seems
that
like
point,
you think you
so
have to.
we could put him in the portable hole, and then.
But I have the bag.
If you don't open the bag, you won't die.
You blow us all up, you fools.
I mean, you'll blow yourself up because you'll be in the hole. But
Can we like, stop talking about him like he's not in the room with you while you're like?
it's a
planning
valid
on, like-
question. If he turns to the enemy, what is our course of action?
Sure.
I made steaks.
All right.
Is there anything
to
else
be
in this
fine.
bag?
Okay, so everyone but Vino seems to be in on getting rid of him, so I'm okay with that.
Only if we have to, and I don't think we are even close. He seems all right for like that.
I'm willing to kill myself at this rate.
That sounds like himself, actually. So I don't think that's a negative sign.
He seems fine.
Are we continuing to steal from this church, or are we moving on to the next random thing that pops into someone's head?
That's kind of what I was going to ask. What are we doing after this? This was kind of our only lead, but you had to like return the thing or whatever to the office, and that was.
I guess we can go back to the bank to get the rest of our reward for doing the thing.
What
Sure.
reward?
I go to the office.
He paid us
Almost
500 gold up front, and there's another 500 waiting.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'm gonna dig through this bag here. Don't mind me.
I can just.
Can you roll me a d20, sir? I have a small fun list right here. You find a stein of beer.
Hey, haha. Let's go back. Let's start drinking the beer as we're walking up to the or wherever the Clovid's office is.
Whose office?
Mhm. Coril.
Whoops. Or else, whoever the fuck.
It sounded like you said COVID's office. It's like,
He's a
we're
close-
It's
going-
so
yeah.
similar though. It's a one-letter
Yeah.
difference.
Sure. Let's. Yep, we'll do that. Sounds good.
Okay. Who's carrying the document? Who's carrying the documents, the box right now?
I guess me.
Yeah.
Jonah.
Thanks, Hapdan. Jesus.
Okay.
I would've just
Halfdan,
left it there.
Can you roll me a luck check, sir? 1d20, please.
It's rude of the rest of you. He's already carrying a great sword.
Gordito.
He's
Oh, you were
okay.
carrying the great sword.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Who is carrying the greatsword?
17. I will also carry that.
Okay. Oh, okay, sir. So first, let's do this. So let's do this in order then, sir. When you pick up the great sword, how are you picking it up?
I would pick up by hilt.
My little buddy.
Was the wrong answer?
No, that's what I expected actually. Can you roll me a what would be the roll here actually?
I mean,
We
it's up to
don't
you.
know.
Perception, I guess.
Seven.
Yes. Excellent.
All right, Halfdan, if your hand closes around the hilt of this thing, these black shards immediately shoot out from the hilt and impale your hand.
Oh. That's smart.
You
Halfdan,
are
you
bleeding
alright?
profusely now.
Minos.
What happened? Are you
I
okay?
don't know this. Yes, it released these blades from the hilt. Oh,
hell?
does not feel good.
like it went through your
Carmen's
glove.
gonna wave the magic card over it and say, "Release."
No, Halfdan, did you let go of the sword?
Yeah, I would have dropped it. Yes.
Yeah. The moment you let go, those spikes recede into the handle,
Oh,
and
Of
slowly you
course.
start to see. Yep. And slowly you start to see the. It looks like the blade. It looks like the sword is melting.
what is happening?
Why?
Maybe your nature is antithetical to the blade.
I'm just
Maybe.
observing and trying to figure it out at all artificery style.
Maybe his vampire sword that has drink my blood now is changing to something else.
Eventually, all the metal
Changing into
seems to have-
soup.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what's happening. Like this goop on the floor, and eventually it all like slops off, and you see again, like the item that April is holding, this dark crystal, this very very long blade, very aggressive spiky blade.
It was
What's the
just
silver do? Does
coated.
it solidify again?
Oh, it's right now it's goop on the ground.
All right.
Don't touch it. Mercury is very toxic.
What?
Mercury. They're
Joe,
bad.
you got advantage.
I saw it. Look how I said thanks right after it.
Are you okay, Halfdan? Do you feel different? Are you alright?
I don't know. Did I lose any hit points at all, or
No, it
Just a
wouldn't have
flesh
been that
wound?
severe. It would have been surprising. Just imagine your cat biting you on the arm.
is just a scratch? Yes, well, thank you. It will be okay. I've had much worse.
Are there still spikes sticking to the handle? They receded, right?
They receded after.
All right. I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out if they're still there and what triggers them to come out
How you doing that?
with artificer tools.
Mhm.
So,
So
I'm
you're
not
just prodding at it with tools?
essentially, I'm not touching anything with my hand. I'm looking for like a pressure, like a thing. Like if you grip it too tight, it does it, or if there's just a single button or whatever's happening.
Roll me investigation, sir.
If anybody's paying attention to Corvin, he kind of wants to like touch it to see if it like changes into something, but he's there's a bit of hesitation there. He's like, I probably shouldn't do this right now. My friends already hate me.
Good roll, sir. Good roll. You're not finding any kind of mechanism on this thing. From you can tell this is purely magical, right? Whatever mechanism that is a magical thing. You're prodding at it with your tools, and at some point you slip up a little bit, and your hand just graces the side of the handle. And that is when the spikes shoot out. You're fast enough not to get hit by them, but yeah, that's when they shoot out.
The silver is still goop, you say?
It is still goop.
Can I attempt to like gather it into a bucket of some kind?
Do you have a bucket of some kind?
I mean, I don't know
Bag
what's
of holding.
included in my tools.
While he's looking for a bucket, Vinos is going to very quickly try and poke it and then retract his hand.
It feels like touching water.
Oh no, not the silver, the handle. The
Oh, the handle?
where the spikes were coming out.
Roll
Yeah, because
me-
he's trying to.
Okay, I see. Roll me a sleight of hand, please.
Sure. I'm gonna get myself stabbed by accident.
You're
Okay.
getting stabbed.
But
Right.
it's
Want the world to know.
Good enough. Same thing as Gordon happens. When you touch it, spikes shoot out again. But you are again, you're just like, and you're fast enough not to get hit by it.
Okay, Grover's gonna try now because now that he sees other people experimenting.
Everybody touch it.
Children.
All right. Sleight of hand, please, sir.
I'm not on my snake boy.
Wow.
Hey!
Same result as Vino's. Yeah, you do that little quick touch. Spike
And the
shoot out.
spikes still come out?
Yeah, spike shoot out. Recede.
Israel, touch it.
Good. I was kind of afraid that the spikes weren't
Just
actually
really
going to come out when I
quickly.
touched it.
Just like us. Just touch it really fast.
Halfdan got stabbed by that thing.
He did because
He
he
said it
didn't
was
know
just
what
a
it was going to
scratch.
do. You know that it will probably stab you. So just quick touch, just like we did, no damage.
That's the logic right now. Is
That's
I
the truth.
suppose that they're trying to figure out if it will stab everybody, which is, I guess, information.
he'll try to lightly touch it.
Sleight of hand, sir.
Get an 11.
Get 11.
Get an 11.
11.
Let's go. Team 11.
Sleight of hands.
Combo
You're a sexy
breaker.
boy.
Woo!
Oh no, this man is like fucking lightning, just like.
Astral's gonna draw the Sunblade and bring it to the crystal and see if it reacts.
Did the
Did the spikes come out for
on him?
Israel too?
They did, yeah. No, he did it very, very quickly, and so there's actually like a little bit of a lag before they come out. And you're like, you guys are like, did you even touch it? Like, oh, okay, there it is. But once you bring out your Sunblade, do you ignite it? What do you do with it?
Yeah, he's igniting it so sunlight bathes the room, and he's just trying to see if it reacts in any way. If it is a
It looks
vampiric art.
No, the blade looks vividly beautiful in the sunlight, but no, there doesn't seem to be any reaction to it.
It's
All
when
right.
touched by flesh, it seems. Can I run my finger along the flat of the blade?
Yeah.
And see what happens.
You feel a warmth when you touch it.
Is warm. Was other thing warm when you touch?
That's a good question. It was the rock that I touched warm?
No.
No.
Strange.
Alright, we don't have time for this. He's just gonna pick it up and see if it stabs him and hurts, knowing that it can be dropped, with the intention to like kind of throw it back to the case that it's supposed to go in.
To chuck it. Interesting.
Oh yeah, no, it stabs you, sir.
Do I make it in the case?
What could I ask you to roll me here? Sleight of hand? Yeah, fuck it. Give me a sleight of hand here, sir.
The
Or
handiest of
athletic? Yeah,
slides.
Slide or athletic? A slide.
Oof.
What this man get? Ooh, shit!
Oh, let's go.
This man was a javelin thrower in his past life or something. Yeah, basically, yeah. Kobe.
Kobe. God, I haven't heard that in years. Sorry.
But no, this thing sails through the air, lands right in the case, and it's like this guy almost planned it or some shit. No, there was some hastily cobbled plan together or something. But yeah, sword is back in that case. And
Let's run it back.
Halfdan is the only one with a bleeding hand right now. What did you guys get that patched up or no?
I'll wrap it with a piece of my cloak or something.
Do I have medicine?
Why are you touching and prodding? I'm trying to find the right tools. With
Did
enough time, I can either put a different hilt on there, or put something in the way of them spikes.
Did it
I'll
not
have
stab
at it.
Corbin?
It's in the case.
It
did
stabbed
stab
Corbin, but he threw it fast enough that it didn't hurt him.
Would maybe spikes not come out if we're wearing glove or something? Because it seems like just when touched by skin.
I mean, I am wearing gloves, so I don't know if that was accounted for when they.
Oh no, they came out when you touched it.
May just have to.
I wonder if there's another beer in here.
D20, sir.
Oh man.
He's thinking about beer as he's doing this.
I'm getting distracted about it, but I could fix that sword. But why? Do we need a sword? What's the? I guess you maybe have to deal with vampires, but realistically, what are we even doing? I guess we go back to the bank.
I only thought sword was important because I saw in vision a couple times.
Oh, right, that. So maybe it is important. Okay.
Were they wearing gloves in the vision?
It was just sword was there. Maybe it
this
was
is
not
the-
that sword though. It was great silver sword.
I
Talking
saw
like
a
that.
scythe.
To get what the fuck? You see him pull out a painting on a canvas. What is in this bag?
Yeah, so so Corbin here, he reaches into the bag, and it's kind of comical actually. It's like it's not a very big bag, not small, but it's not very big. And he just starts pulling, and this thing just like he pulls out a ginormous looking canvas. And one segundo, por favor. Could you, sir, could you roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1d4, please?
Sure. I do want to
think
point
you
out
were-
that I'm imagining that he's looking at the back of the canvas, so everybody else can see it as he's pulling it out.
He's going, what the fuck?
What? What?
1 second. I gotta do some editing here.
Edit those.
Can I borrow them goggles, whoever has them?
Sure,
Venus
I'm
has
holding on
them.
them. So. Here you go.
It's beautiful art.
Beautiful.
Is that the mean elf lady?
Well, no, it's labeled.
I see it now.
It's beautiful art.
It's fantastic. It looks so much like you.
Wow, that's
I'm looking at the
Alright,
sword with the
that's
goggles. What
amazing.
looks like who?
I don't care what else happens in this campaign. This is the best.
yeah.
I think this is a hate crime.
Gordon, you're famous.
I doubt that.
I mean, I don't
How
have
would
any
that be in
watercolor
here already?
paintings.
Because I know who painted that. That's the little girl. But how would that be in here?
Imagine if she's
There
the
more?
Grand Vampire this whole time.
Painting Venus.
Can you roll me? Actually, for that, I need a 1d100, sir.
Oh, geez.
Am I able to learn anything using these goggles to go over the sword?
Gordon, you would discover that is actually you can cast detect magic with that.
Oh, with the goggles?
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll just cast detect magic with that.
Okay. 1 second before.
Hoping for identify. I don't have it prepped.
You don't need to. It's ritual.
I can't cast rituals unless I have them prepped because I'm not a wizard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, I have to reveal some stuff to you guys, so just a moment, please.
Reveal.
I do not
right
have
one.
I do not have a picture for the metal-looking sword, but this is what it does.
I mean, do I learn all of that or just that it's magic, the detect magic?
You learn that it is a sword called Teyol. And that it has
Over
a
here
few special-
throwing words at us that don't have the correct amount of letters for the words that he's saying.
But yeah, no, you learn that this is a sword that can cast auras. Also, I have it written down as bludgeoning because that's what it originally does. But you know, it's slashing.
I mean,
But yes,
I'm not learning anything about these spikes and how I can avoid them.
it's unfortunate.
You might just have to sleeve the hilt in something spike-proof.
Alright, well, I was thinking I might make something to get away the spikes, but they are magic spikes. So maybe it doesn't like that you're not attuned to it, but I think the only person who could attune to this particular magic item is you there, Halfdan. Well, the only person in this room. So if you want to touch it for an hour, maybe not by the hilt. I wouldn't touch it by the hilt. But then it might like you and stop doing that.
That's
A salesman
Holy
you are
shit!
not.
It is in here.
This
Hey,
looks pretty good, I must say.
did she do
My
all of us?
eyebrows are
Yeah,
so
so
bushy.
you're noticing that this one is made in with some kind of wax. When you touch it, your fingers feel waxy.
Corbin doesn't give a fuck right now. He's on a mission to find everybody else's portraits because he
Right.
knows they're in this bag.
We have gotten so completely fucking sidetracked. Are you gonna, if you're gonna take
I
that sword,
could-
don't
I
touch the
could-
hilt.
I could carry by blade. Just by
I mean, does it have a
holding flat
sheath
of blade.
here?
You're
You're
muted.
muted. Still muted.
Still muted. Super
He
muted.
is indeed just
Thank you. No, all it was that sword right there, just the bare naked ass sword. Yeah.
Bare naked. Sword.
Would I be able to slide into my belt?
How are you picking this guy up? By the blade, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
By the non-harmful side.
Yeah.
Yes, by the flat.
Oh no, it's a double-edged sword.
Well, yeah, but the middle
But
part.
Right, but there's a middle
part's
part
flat.
that's flat.
Oh, I
Edges on the
misunderstood
sides.
completely.
Yeah.
You can grab it like that.
Okay.
You can grab it like that. Quit working that back. Slow motion for me. I don't know anything about that song other than it's referenced in Scrubs, and it was into my brain immediately. Anyhow,
I did not.
I
You
was
have
not
these
ready
like
for that at all.
fucking random ass deep cut fucking hip hop joints
Hip-hop
that is
songs
listen,
everywhere.
nowhere.
it's only when they're referenced. I'm white with a capital H. I know what I know through pop culture. Anywho, I am going to scoop the silvery liquid stuff up into. I'm using my mess kit because one side can be used as a pan and the other as a bowl. It's all I've got on me. None of my toolkits include buckets. If I had a chef's kit, it would include a metal pot. Don't.
But yeah, Halfdan, you pick that up rather easily. No harm comes to you. And Gordon, you're just scooping the shit up.
Yep.
All right, yeah. You can honestly, it feels like you're panning water when you're doing that. It's not very viscous. It's not very viscous when you touch it. It looks goopy, but it's like okay.
So fucking weird.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do instead? Is there a window?
To the wall.
There is no window in this room, but you know there's a window in the office.
Is it an openable window?
Yes.
It's not really responsible to pour out a flask of oil, but I got flasks of oil that I can empty to contain this new liquid.
Corbin also has empty beer mug.
He does.
Oh, yeah, you want that? Well, I think I feel it. He's adamant about
Oh,
finding the
that's
rest
true.
of the
That
place.
bag held liquid, no problem. I'm just going to empty some flasks into this bag that holds liquid without any issues. And then pour it from my mess kit into the bottles and stopper them. I don't know how many bottles it takes.
Okay.
How many bottles does it take?
It would take maybe around 4 or 5 bottles.
All right, I empty all 5 of my bottles. There's
Okay.
just 5 bottles worth of lamp oil loose in that bag.
Not only just oil, but like highly flammable oil.
Listen,
Oh,
it's fine.
gosh.
When Ace World blows this place up, it is going out in glory.
I was literally about to say Vito's gonna lean over to Ace Roll and just be like, "You said that if you put that bag in another bag or whatever, that it like blows up, and now it's just filled with explosives too." Does that like blow up, or does
No,
that help to
it's-
blow up?
It's more like an explosive transition into the astral plane.
Oh no! You don't have to worry about a fire explosion. If they touch each other, that oil will just be loose in the astral sea.
Right. Exactly.
So not crazy, boom.
I mean,
No.
if you toss a fireball at it while you're throwing them together, then that might explode.
Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'll be right back.
Upstairs?
You
I mean,
We are upstairs.
you are
wherever
correct.
the damn office is. I'm going
Oh, right
there.
over there.
At the end of the hallway. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to the office together as a
I'm
team.
going to the theater of mind.
Okay.
Also, here I found this painting of so and so.
Did you roll me a D100, sir?
I can. I was waiting to be told. I'm a good boy.
Please do.
Oh
Flammy's a
shit!
good boy.
No.
Good boy.
Not this time. Can you roll me a D20?
I'm not a good boy.
Hmm. In this case, you find just a weird-looking rock. No, it's quite literally a weird-looking rock. Somebody has carved away at it. And it's like, okay.
He's throwing it to Israel.
Can I dodge that?
Yeah, of course.
What do you want me to roll?
I don't think you need to because it was like an underhand chuck.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you can trick him the first time, But you assholes are gonna just throwing random magical items at him. He's gonna start bobbing and weaving. If you'd like me to touch something, you could do me the courtesy of asking.
I just thought you'd like it because the other rock. Anyways, we're here probably.
Okay.
This weird rock doesn't explode when it hits the ground, does it?
No, just a rock. It seems to be made out of pumice, so it actually kind of crumples when it hits the ground.
Out of hummus?
Pumice.
Oh, I'm like, what?
Volcanic rock, sir.
That is the most disgusting thing.
Super
old is this
dry.
hummus?
Good gosh.
It's petrified.
Oh my
Pumice.
god.
Best
I
kind
need
of
sleep.
pumice.
Okay, is there anything special in this office that we need to be made aware of? We're dropping off the package on the desk, I presume.
Yes, which reminds me, yes. So, Mr. Halfton is the one carrying the package?
Yes.
Did you roll me a luck roll, sir? I asked you for one.
No, we got sidetracked by the sword. I believe.
Wait. You rolled me a 17, I remember that.
Did I? Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
roll.
Order
You're
was
right,
that for
you're
something
right,
else? Because we don't know what it was for.
Yeah, that was what it was for, yeah. That was a luck roll to see if what would happen here. Halfton, as you're setting down these documents on the desk in front of you, you catch sight of one of the pages.
Okay.
And it reminds you of something that Corvin has been repeating. Whenever he's been trying to get his way with the people in the Abbey, there is one phrase he keeps repeating. Who entreats the might and will of the most sainted blade? You see those words inscribed in common on one of the sheets of paper.
Are the Vinos?
No,
My reading is not so strong. Is this thing Corvin keeps saying?
my reading is also not so strong, and also lots of times my head hurts a lot when I'm here.
You've
when
been
I'm
doing
reading.
much good reading,
but-
though.
It's been good. That's.
Headache inducing.
Oh no, you're right. That's what. Hey, do you think he has to like say it and then hold the blade?
I don't know.
I mean, it's a super secret password that keeps working on other things, so maybe. But I think you just have to hold it for a bit.
Corvin,
We don't
come
know
here.
the paladin thing, right?
But
Wait,
papers
Corvin.
are not connected to blade necessarily, right?
I mean, we've been making connections between unconnected things from the beginning.
I don't think anything here makes a ton of sense, in my opinion.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I think you're the only one who could attune to this, but they did call him a paladin, so maybe by their vampire logic, he could attune to it as well. I think you should attune to it, though.
Corvin, come
Halfton,
here.
would you-
They called him paladin.
They're wrong, but yeah.
They did.
He calls himself wizard too.
Called himself
That was
wizard.
Landy.
He is not a wizard. I can promise you that. Not at least one I know of.
Halfton, would you have read more of the page, or just that little bit you caught there? Would you have stopped there?
Probably just that. Like I said, his reading is not strong.
Okay.
I don't know. Venus would have kept reading.
Yeah, I probably he probably would have. It's just he's glutton for punishment at this point, but he's like, oh, that does seem familiar.
It
Just
seems
kinda
to be
ignores
a bit of a back and forth between two characters, right? One of them is called the Fool, and the other one is called the King. The Fool seems to be asking for help, favor from the King, something like that. It's kind of hard to. There's a lot of weird rhyming, and it's getting annoying for you. But what does happen is that near the end of this page, that's where we see that phrase that Halfdan caught. It says, "Speak. Who entreats the might and will of the most sainted blade, Coril?"
Okay, that definitely seems like it's a Coril thing.
And
which
roll me
is
a
a
wisdom save.
Corbin. Oh fucking shit. I'm in Halfdan's aura right now. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh shit!
Oh,
Two for two! Let's
What is
go!
happening? My brain is so smart. I took so much damage. It's just got calluses, so I'm ready.
Wow. That was sick.
Once again, much like last time when you were reading this thing and you start feeling that smile tugging at your lips, you're much more aware of this right now, and it just weirds the hell out of you. Why is this happening?
Oh, fuck you. I smile plenty. You don't need to make me smile. I'm like so smiley. So don't read it too much. Just trying to make me do some shit again. Corbin,
What
come
did you
here.
want me to do? What?
Touch the
I'm
blade
right
and
here.
say that
I'm
thing, and then
next
maybe say that weird name again or something.
What? Clovid? Chlorel? Which one?
No,
There's a lot of weird
yeah,
names.
that one at the end of your sacred password or whatever.
Which one? I said
The
two
one
names.
that got the one. No, okay. Say the second one, the second name that you said.
Chlorel.
Coral. I think this. Any coral. Coral. Say that one, but say it after your secret passphrase, and then hold the blade, or hold the.
I would
handle?
hold the
Whatever.
blade. It's gonna
No,
stab
not the
you.
blade. Hold the. It did. Okay, look. If it stabs you, I'll heal you. Okay. Or maybe say it before you touch it, and then say it again when you touch it, and nothing happens. I don't know. Give it a try.
He'll say it really fast, grab it, and try and say it really fast again.
All right,
and-
logistically speaking, I gotta ask this because if I remember correctly, Halfdan put it on his hip.
I'm feeling
Yeah.
this would be awkward.
So what I'm
Oh, he would
asking is,
wait.
how are
Is
you
in-
touching this
is in
thing?
my
He wouldn't
belt.
reach for it. He was waiting for it to be like provided or whatever. He's not gonna put his hand up on your hip.
When you dip, we dip, we dip.
All right, so Halfdan, I gotta ask you, how are you?
This is what we're doing. I will pull it out of belt and I will hold it out while holding on to blade for Corvin to grab hilt.
Okay.
Should we put it on the desk in case it like violently shakes or something?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I don't want you. I don't
It
want
is
you holding
dull,
the blade.
but
I'm fine. I
Oh.
think
It's not dull anymore. It was covered to pretend it wasn't. It was dull, but it's not dull.
oh, Flandy didn't understand that from the theater of the mind.
I
That
feel
makes sense
safer
now.
if I am holding on to it while this happens.
Okay.
Okay. Who entreats the might and will of the most saint blade? Clovid!
No, that's the wrong one.
Oh, Chlorel!
God dang it! Get slapped upside the head. No.
And you're touching this thing,
Yeah, he'll grab the hilt, and if
and
it
you're like you're
stabs him,
grabbing on
he'll-
tight. You're
he'll
grabbing
say
on
the
tightly
same
to this
thing.
thing, and you're grabbing on tightly to this thing.
Me?
Sure,
No, Corvin, are you grabbing on tightly to this thing?
sure.
Corbin's gonna die.
You
I've
take one
got
damage.
a steak ready.
1 damage.
I rolled a fucking 1 on a 12. Yeah.
Let's
yeah. You
go.
take these spikes shoot out, and you just immediately back your hand up.
Well, no, he'll stay on it because he's gonna say the passphrase again because he said to say it before and after. He who entreats the might and will of the most saint blade.
I'm rolling like ass, man.
Real,
For
dude.
real?
Let's go. Oh, no, wait, but it's not.
Why am I rolling like ass? But yeah, no, there's not seem to be doing it here.
Okay. Let's go. Sorry.
Are you trying to kill him?
He who treats the white in the middle. If I did that, I mean, if I did, that's a really slow, stupid way to do it.
Repeatedly stabbing the hand.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
hurts like a bitch.
Just keep going and just make sure it doesn't have hand anymore. That
Hold on,
seems like a
fuck
bit.
Shit, heart. Ooh,
I know I'm not good at
Seems
killing
the
or whatever,
plaything
but
is
like that
next-
seems.
sword. Fucking bullshit. I think that would got me on a vein.
Well, this stupid fucking story was like talking about a fool and a king and whatever, and then like at the end he says this stupid line. So I was just wondering if maybe it had some kind of connection,
Wait.
but it doesn't.
He didn't mention the sword at all, and we just thought that maybe it was connected.
Is what I said.
At this point, what choice do we have?
Oh, so many choices. We could go back to the damn bank and turn in our thing and just hope it was all done.
But also, it does say like blade in the thing, so that's why it was like blades.
All right. Okay.
We
so
saw
it was
visions of
written down.
blade. There is blade in it.
Sure. There's some logic there.
Hate
I s-
spider that we've all forgotten that's here.
No, I've been very keenly aware of the spider.
While you're doing
I'm
that,
with the stupid blade.
I'm gonna pat a cure wounds onto your back. I'm so sorry.
Oh, thank you. I'm still not at full health, but that's plenty to
Yeah,
undo
it was-
the damage.
that was a nat 1 roll on the.
There's some ones in this house. There's some ones in this house.
Not that.
Oh god.
So you're asking the spider, what's up with the sword?
Yes.
The Great Heart.
That's the Great Heart?
Yes.
No, he's Great Heart.
Yes.
Is this his sword?
Great Heart.
What does he have to do to hold it? It stabs us.
He has to hold it.
I just deal with being stabbed?
No, he just has to hold it.
But he did, and it stabbed him.
Captain, are you still holding the sword by the blade?
No, I think after all this happened, I would have put it back into my belt.
Okay. It wasn't stabbing him then.
He's supposed to hold it by the blade?
No. You just have to hold it. It knows him
Spider
now.
seems... The what?
It knows him now.
The spider seems to think that you should try and hold it again.
Has been long enough. Gordon said I should carry for an hour.
It hasn't been long enough to attune to it, but hold on. Why does the spider say you should hold it again if it's going to stab him?
It says it knows him now. It also has the same name as him.
If that's a way of magically tying a sword to a person, that's a real dick move. Right. I don't know if you want to trust an undead zombie spider that's part of the end of the world, but if it's not lying, then it's
Putting a
stabbed
lot of
you.
modifiers on the spider that I don't think are fair.
It deserved every
It's
modifier.
Accurate.
If
Why is he so mean?
if it is telling the
I don't
truth,
know.
then the sword tasted your blood, so it would know your blood from everyone
It
else's.
tasted
Now,
mine, it tastes his, it tastes...
yes, because now
They
our
did
blood
business
is
really
unacceptable.
fast.
It knows who its boss is, so it's not going to stab Halfdan if the spider's
Oh, if
telling
it's
the
his
truth,
boss.
but it'll stab anyone else that tries to pick it up because they're not supposed to touch it. So you can trust the word of a spider, which probably does know some things, even if it is a part of the end of the world. Or we can give it an hour, but who knows?
Apart from being undead, spider is nice. So
Listen, lots of nice people do evil things every day, and by that I mean they let evil things
Yeah, but
happen.
that's people. People are inherently evil.
Spiders
Isn't that
are as
people?
well.
it has not done anything malicious.
Other than being part of the end of the world.
Other than that, yes.
It's like the most malicious thing I can think of.
I love all of this right now.
There is something I have to clear up here. Corbin, how close are you to April right now?
I don't know. How close is he to this desk with the sword on it?
I don't know.
Did you even come into the office?
Sounds like an ace roll question.
No, yeah, Israel came into the office, but he's staying like a minimum of 10 feet away from him.
Have you been
'cause he
holding the
keeps-
crystal the whole fucking time?
Yeah, because they took the bag of holding and he wanted to use it as fuel to blow it up, so he's holding it.
Yeah, so would you be near Corbin or not?
No, he keeps throwing shit at him, so he needs enough
Okay,
room
then.
to dodge.
He threw one
that's-
thing.
that's
His
some
underhand
information.
toss.
That's some information I needed. Okay, to bread.
Yeah, Israel does not trust. Also, like from Israel's point of view, just to put this into perspective, the man who's clearly like gonna become the new vampire lord has been drinking. So not only is like this a problem, but he's been lowering his inhibitions as the night goes.
Listen,
So
he's
it's
only
like,
said one or two
I'm
things.
scared.
I guess you're
and he's
talking
like,
about a character.
Paladin, hold the cursed sword, please. It's like, yes, that tracks. If I was gonna start murdering people, I'd want to incapacitate the paladin first. So yeah, Ace was absolutely keeping his distance right now.
It seems to me, though, on the scale of trying to end the world, stabbing me in the hand is probably very low
I don't think this
priority.
is directly going to end the world. It probably is a step on the series of steps that gets us there, because the spider is spawned of evil. But
You
it
know,
might
3 days
not hurt
ago
you.
when I was trying to leave and never come back, you should have just let me do that.
I agree. I think we
Yeah.
all should have left and never come back.
Yeah, okay.
It's a hard one to argue with.
Anyway, if it is telling the truth, and it's probably not a good thing if it doesn't stab you again, but it might not stab you again.
I'm willing to risk it, I guess.
There's power in blood.
And Corvin does have some weird blood magic thing happen.
That's my concern.
So maybe, do you think maybe he is talking to Spider alone? Maybe it's just Corvin wants me to get stabbed.
That is a possibility. I suppose.
We're
You're the
You're
one
not
who can
hearing
naturally talk to spiders.
Well, you do so much just talking to no one.
How about you talk to the spider? I'll go away.
But I can't hear what Spider says. I have to
We'll
trust
talk to it like you normally do, with the whole do 1 tap for yes, 2 taps for no. I don't know.
you. Okay, I did not mean to offend you. Don't get all uppity and
Also, before I leave the room, it just told me that Mama says every breath will take us. Every breath we take leads us to the coming end. I don't know what that means. Have fun with that. I'm gonna wait outside the door.
So
Whoever wants
that
to
would have
bodyguard
been
me.
the spider would have said said that to you after when this guy says maybe that stabbing you leads us to the end. Mama says every breath we take leads us to the end.
So yeah, the spider's definitely trying to end the world, which is why we're on a fated path to do it. I think we can circumvent fate. Fated nonsense is nonsense. We are all manifesting our own destiny. But
That's
if
what
anything,
The spider, the big giant man wants to talk to you. I'm gonna go wait outside because he thinks that I'm lying about what it is that you're saying. So enjoy that conversation.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I'll be back. You sure you don't want an animal handling check?
No.
Damn it.
Oh, it is not into this idea at all. Oh, you're scary.
Well, if you want him to,
He did kill
no,
him.
you know what? Be a big spider, and Venus will protect you.
You know?
What?
Looks at Venus.
I'm sorry. Do you think that I would win in the fight against Halfdan?
I mean,
I'm not going to
I
hurt Spider. Spider has life in it now.
but it's also a zombie.
It is undead, but it's also alive.
Corvin's gonna sneak out of the room.
This is
Give me
Kid
a-
is muted.
Kid is
It notices that and starts scurrying after you immediately.
Hey, I said he needs to talk to you. Damn it.
No, he's scary.
It is okay, Corvin. I will trust you. That Spider
Oh,
is saying what
don't
you
trust
say
me.
it's
That's a
saying.
spider.
nobody trusts you, Corbin.
Trusting you that you're relating Spider's words.
I trust Corbin. What's wrong with Corbin?
This is exactly why I didn't tell anybody my secret, and then y'all made me tell you my secret, and now all of a sudden you don't trust me. So
I trust you just fine. You're being poisoned into becoming the king of the vampires, and if that happens and you succumb, then I got to deal with that problem. But I faith in you.
Halfdan will unwrap the bandaging around his hand and put it around the hilt of the sword.
Nothing happens.
He's okay.
implosion.
You okay?
Yes, seems to work fine. Just like a sword should. Good balance. It's a good sword.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it looks like it's made of pure evil, but in your hands, it will do all the good it can.
Well put, but I feel like we need to test this.
Test what? What?
The weapon,
Against what?
a vampire, ideally.
Well, we don't have one.
We do.
Well, we don't.
We don't have one. We do
I'm
not have
going to be
one.
honest, Mr. We don't trust Corvin. I trust the king of the vampires more than the guy that wants to kill people willy-nilly to test out swords and blow up churches.
He's specifically now looking in this bag for Acerol's bullshit aspect.
Blow up
One-
evil churches. Churches dedicated to evil.
Buildings aren't evil.
I don't think his problem is with building.
You are looking at
D20.
this the wrong way. Yes, and you can absolutely make statues and temples and things devoted to evil.
Let me check this right here.
And if you don't believe that, then you haven't been paying attention.
Right.
You find a
but
gold
that
piece.
doesn't matter. Because if you blow up the building and none of the people, then all the vampires just pick a new building and now that one's devoted to whatever. The people are evil. The building's a building.
But wasn't his point of blowing up building to blow up vampires too?
Right, but when we objected to the innocent lives, he said he'd evacuate everyone, which means there's no
Okay.
vampires.
Let's
thought
let's
you
let's
evacuated
recap some details that
people.
apparently
Okay.
have been lost. This not evil building, which is not a threat, has the ability to flood this town with blood. That is not coming from the vampires. That is being
point.
either generated through the building or a conduit through the building.
But we don't
Do we
know if
forget
it
that?
would flood the entire town. I think it was just kind of like that room got a little floody, but like not too crazy
No,
floody.
we were
like...
told that because we did certain things,
I mean, in his
That-
defense, that was a lot
that-
of blood, and that
that
did
the blood
No,
did
it was-
very
it
not
was-
get worse than what it
unorthodox,
was.
and,
So
uh,
there is evil encoded into that building.
A man who kills countless innocents with a sword is evil. His sword isn't. It's not a pleasant building, and the people who unleashed this
Hold
aren't
on,
good.
Hold on. There are tales about evil weapons that take people's souls and make you do horrible things.
Sure. That's what people have you believe.
Cursed items are a thing, sir. Are you
Cursed, it's magic. You can break a curse. A tool is a tool.
I've gone mad. It's clearly this is maybe
If
I'll
you can't
just
break the curse, then you don't have the tools you need to use the tools you want.
I don't know what to say. What
I
is
put
our
it to
next
you
plan?
that if we found the most evil sentient weapon in the world and put it in Halfton's hand, he'd put it right in fucking line.
I appreciate your confidence, but
All it could do is sit and pout while he used it to uphold the rule of law.
I would not put it past something evil enough to turn me against my will.
You don't have to do that.
And it would be insidious too. It wouldn't necessarily do it like in an overpowering sense. Anyway, what's our next move?
Go to the bank, turn into money, hope it ends the day, and if not, then say fuck it and just live every day however we want because it'll just restart. At a certain point, I'm just ready to live the same day over and over again and find something different every day until the end of time. So let's go to the bank, shall we?
To the bank we go.
Yeah, and that is what I meant to ask you guys. If you guys want to fast forward the day to the end of the day, you can just let me know. But yeah, let us head on
Was
over
there-
to the bank. I'm sorry.
Was there anything weird in the portal room or whatever? Was that
Did you
here?
guys go down? Did you guys go down to the portal room?
I don't.
Before the, you want to go down and look at the weird portal room with me and see if anything happened?
Sure, but like we can go as a. Does anybody else want to go to the with the?
I
to the
think they
port?
really want to leave.
Okay, I mean you can. You can. I'll come with you if nobody else wants to.
And I know you don't trust me by myself, apparently, so out of everyone here, you're the one I like the most.
Okay.
He's the one you're gonna
Okay,
bite first, is
okay.
what he's saying.
Why would you do
Fantastic.
All right.
I mean,
So
I mean, it makes
we're gonna-
sense. He's already pale, right? You wouldn't be able to tell.
All right, we're gonna split up into two teams again. Then we're gonna
With the
have
short.
team. How do I mash these names together? Dan Goen and Gordon, half Dan and April here. They're gonna go off to the bank, and we're gonna start off with the one with less people here. So yeah, you guys are down in the room. What do you want to do here?
It's clearly Gordance roll. I'm just pointing that out.
Gordon's roll. Thank you. sir.
Gord dance reel's amazing.
I ship it.
Gord dance reel. Incredible. I think ours is easy. It's Corvinos.
Yeah.
Both names right there.
You don't like Bevan?
I forgot.
I do like Bevan.
Okay, sorry.
I'm normally not a big fan of poly ships, but okay. Anyway.
Jesus.
Um,
Anyways.
So yeah, back down in the room here. It is as you left it, guys. What do you want to do with this?
If it's
Once
as we
again,
left it,
there are certain artifacts throughout the room. including quite a few books and papers, some of which you picked up the last time when you guys were last down here.
I think Corbin sees the room looks damn near the exact same, and he's like, I'm satisfied. Are you?
Yeah, I guess so. This was the one that spit us out in the big, like the front of town, though, right?
Yeah, I think as the voice in the sky said, spit us out in the ladies' room after we helped the pedophile.
All right.
Or whatever.
No, that was the one in the sewer.
Yeah, that was the other one.
This is the one that spit you out and.
What if we do this and then we beat them to the bank? If we're like so quick, if we like get popped out, and they have to like walk all the way out of the abbey, and we're just like, hiya! We could just. Like,
run
through real quick.
Oh, that reminds me. I got you more gold, and he's giving you like the money that you were asking for. I don't know if this day's gonna reset, but I'm more than happy to share.
Okay, that's definitely more than I need, but thank you.
So you want to try to go?
Do you need it too? No, like either.
I mean, it's more for like not having to scrounge for food, but it's more than enough.
Okay. Make sure you have whatever you need.
You do. And do you like gold, Spider?
That's a fact.
Wait, what?
Do you like gold?
What need do I have for gold?
I don't know.
Can I eat it?
Do you normally eat gold?
No.
I don't. Unless you're special at which you are. I don't know, maybe you can. I wouldn't recommend it. You want to try it? He's gonna give it a gold piece, just a gold coin.
You see it nibble on it a bit, and then like, just imagine a spider spitting something back out. No, not food. Worthless. Not food.
Yeah,
Worthless.
yeah, it is.
Worthless. It's not food. Worthless. I love that. That's amazing.
He'll kind of flip to the Clovid voice. What? I'm so fucking soup mixed with these damn names. Which name is the people that he is with the assholes that kidnapped us in his head?
Coril.
Coril, that one.
How did you decipher that sentence? Well done, kid. That was just gobbledygook.
I have hung out with this man a lot. It happens.
That's fucking
Words
impressive.
is hard, Yudi.
Jesus.
I thought I did a good job. Anyways, y'all been awfully quiet. What's up with you three?
Oh yes. Let us go back to the gentlemen who are making their way back to the bank. Are you guys going to go through the portal?
Oh well, he was talking about the voices in his head, just for
The
clarification.
words in his head.
The ring folk.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, the ring folk.
The ring folk. Yeah.
Not much to comment on.
Is there anything here we're supposed to do before we leave?
Never seen this room. Although there might be a few items here. This is likely where they hide the secrets.
Who's they? And if you say Chloril, if you say Chloril, I might smack you.
Well, not you, Coril.
Minos
The
takes 2
Coril that
steps
you,
back.
the Coril in the future.
Wait, what? Also, why are these traps pointing inwards towards like keeping things from the portal coming out instead of going like what was this all about?
I'm gonna have to roll a check here. 1 sec. Because they honestly do not know what the fuck is going on in the room. However,
You don't have
they
to tell
do
us
know
that.
certain.
In fact, you should not tell us that.
Ah, there you go.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's likely that it's not about people getting to it. It's about something coming out of it.
Windy.
If you remember, Corvin, actually, when you were having that weird moment when you passed through the crack and you ended up in a place where people were animals, right? You would remember that the ring started going off. The alarm, whatever this thing is, started going off when you passed through it. Not that way, but the other way, when you came out of it, not when you went into it.
Maybe we shouldn't use this portal.
Yeah.
Although that is how we found this lady spider here. Also,
Like
the
Venus-
voices.
Sorry.
Oh god. Oh, you're fine.
I genuinely like snaps out of it because you were having a conversation with 5 different people, so but none of them were him. So he was just like, beep-de-dee, just, like, looking around. But when you address him, like, wait, why?
No, well, because I don't know how many things you saw when you went through there, but I saw a few of them, and now that I think about it, I think this is supposed to protect people from things coming through the portal, and we might not get the right one off the bat. I don't know how this shit works. Also, there might be artifacts in here if you want to look for those.
Okay, well let's do that then. If you don't want to take the portal, that's fine. We don't have to take the portal.
I mean, I'm down.
going to look around.
I just don't want to hear no more vampire shit from Aceril and them. It's
I'm
getting
going to hear
old.
that no matter what. They
I
have
know.
made up their
It's
decisions.
so
on...
nice to be away from them, though.
For just a moment.
All right. All right, so you guys are going to search through here. I'm going to ask you guys to roll me some investigations, and we will go over to the 3 guys who are in the bank if they want to be in the bank right now.
Mhm. Oh shit! All right.
Nice.
Whew, thank goodness.
We
Thank
shall get to
goodness
that,
indeed.
Dinos.
No, you fucking take your time. Do not. Woo!
That's what I'm saying. We shall
Holy
get to
shit!
we shall get to those rolls, yeah. But for now, let's go
So
to the 3
smart.
bros here.
Fuck you, yes.
Let's go to Vina Gordon.
This is luck.
Let's go to Agor Danthro, yeah, and see what they're up to.
Permanent banter. So what? No, let's get the fuck out.
Like you read it out loud before you processed it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Get in Discord so I can put you in the damn timeout channel. Sorry, we're going back to Gordisserol.
So what was the guy's name in the bank that we talked to before?
Binks.
Binks, that's right.
Jar Jar.
And it was me and Venus. Was Gordon there?
You, Vinos, and I believe
No, Acer waited outside.
Not Venus.
yeah,
What?
April was outside.
Oh,
Gordon
the
was
first
there.
time.
Venus
Yeah,
was
I
the
was
one who
there.
did the talking the first time.
Yeah. Yes.
So Gordon came in as well?
Yeah, I came in the first time, and I'm here
Okay.
this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we find Binks?
Yeah, he's sitting at the desk, twiddling his thumb. Basically, this man is bored out of his mind.
Hello, Mr. Binks.
Danny, welcome back.
Yes, we have completed job.
Oh, I am aware. I am aware. Yeah, Mary came by. He told me that you guys were a great help to him. So that's awesome. Are the refugees okay? Were they looking good?
No, but they are not.
Oh, that's okay. All right then. I just want to say that I'm real grateful. You see him like reaching under the desk. Yeah, you go. Rest of your payment. Just know, as always, you guys got a job with the Gianni family. All right. As always.
Right. Thank you.
Is there anything else you need from us now?
None that I can think of. That was the main thing. Look, most of the time we don't even put out a job. We don't want to do that. We don't want to risk it on this day. Terry, he gets, I don't know, with him. You know, you can get real upset about it. So we even try to avoid stuff like this. But this is important. I want to give you guys my thanks again. And you guys have yourselves a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of the festival. It's supposed to be a play, but I gotta sit here all fucking day, so I'm gonna miss it.
Okay, well, Gordon, Israel, you think of anything else we need to ask this man?
No.
The other half of our bargain. What did you find? What's her name?
Oh, did we make
What
a bargain?
bargain?
No, we made a bargain with
That was-
the goblin and the other one.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Those librarians.
I don't think we have anything else relevant to say other than if vampires begin to attack the populace, are you willing to help us kill them?
I'm sorry, what?
If
You
vampires
could,
begin
you could
to attack the
probably no.
populace.
We're probably we're just gonna step outside of that. I feel like that's not a good line of questioning. I mean, not to take away your autonomy there, Acer, but wow, no, that's not an idea. That's of all the ideas,
I'm
no.
look.
Also, you never know who could be a vampire. Maybe he could be a vampire. You're asking him about killing vampires. Maybe he's not the person we want to bring it up with. No offense, Biggs. I'm not saying you're a vampire.
I don't think I'm a vampire.
All right. I just know that your criminal organization had some animosity towards vampires, and I was hoping we can count on that should they rise again.
Animosity to I don't like them, but I wouldn't say we have like a direct animosity towards vampires. I don't know where you're getting that from.
All right. No, that's great. Thank you. That answered my question.
This man is confused. Anyway,
That's all for me, unless you guys had any other
All right.
ideas. All right, mission accomplished.
go get drunk again, or what are we doing here?
Do we just want to go to sleep in the barn, or are we just gonna? You might as well.
Venus has been wanting to get drinks for some time.
Venus or Corbin?
The Venus has been talking a lot about getting a drink, and it's just never happened.
Let's get Venus a drink. What do you think they
Corbin,
drink in the
Corbin drank
Shadowfell?
beer that he pulled out of bag and did not offer any to anybody.
I did notice that.
It was a very small flagon.
It was,
But back to all right. Like, let's say you're in the Shadowfell, right? Like a realm of dread and everything that is awful. What do you drink for alcohol?
I
Is
mean,
it like fermented tears? Like, what do you think that?
I mean, if you can live there, then that means there's food there, which means there's something to distill into alcohol there. I don't know what grows in the Shadowfell. All I know is your description sounds pleasant compared to this place.
Agreed, and he'd probably agree with me as well. Like, you think are there shadow potatoes? Is it shadow vodka? Like, how does this?
I have to imagine they just call them potatoes. I think they would get exhausting if you said, "Would you like to come over to my shadow house to have shadow dinner? We made shadow potatoes."
Shotatoes, maybe? No?
Probably just potatoes.
All right.
I'm just thinking of the encumbrance of language means that they're either entirely different vegetables with entirely different names, or they're the same vegetables with this entirely different names, or they're the same vegetables with the same names, or they're different vegetables with the names of the vegetables we're used to. Either way, the word shadow isn't in them. That's just an inference.
Okay. All right. I think that's fair. Well, this is a fun thought experiment. I really wonder what they use for.
Well, whenever Venus gets out of the portal room, if Venus goes out of the portal room, we'll ask him, and
Yeah.
and he'll know, I think. Until then, maybe let's drink until the end of the day, and I hope we ended the day. And if not, as I said, I think tomorrow, if we wake up and it's today, we all shake hands and get the fuck on with our lives and just go experience the town on our own merits, and we'll learn everyone's names and learn the whole day inside and out, and just master every skill you've ever wanted to master, and slowly lose yourself to the endless tides of time.
I'm not going out like that, but I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Well, best of luck to you.
And you as well, sir. Yeah, I guess we can go find them. I need to get that bag of holding from Corbin.
All right, guys. So it is 10:25 right now. So I think it's a good time to take our break, and then we will return with Vinos and Corbin, and we'll see what they got from the rules.
Hurry! We'll take a 10-minute break. I'll be back at
Break.
10:35.
The break is 10 minutes long.
I'll be back. Bye.
bag. Yeah, I love Fred. What kind of mic is what?
I think it muted, like it tried to dampen it so much that it turned into a weird whisper scream.
Yeah, you were.
That was bizarre.
What are you talking about? That's exactly what I sounded like.
All right, so welcome back, guys. That's the energy we're bringing right now.
Yep.
Right, so before we went to break, we had Vinos and Corbin here roll some investigation checks. They are currently down in the room with the portal.
Did we find anything cool?
You did.
Cool.
You find
We're going to talk about it on our way back.
Well, I can look at it.
All right. So you guys are currently walking back then, and you are discussing the book you found, A Treatise on Time. It says, or at least that's what it was entitled. It seems to be a journal. The studies of some guy who was talking about the concept of time travel, and it's just a bunch of his thoughts on it, or her thoughts, or their thoughts. You're not sure who wrote it, but it's just a bunch of thoughts on time travel. Predestination makes an appearance in that writing.
Look up
As in
time
it's
loop.
like-
Is time loop in the index? Can you look up time loop?
There.
There is the concept of a time loop in there. It begins talking about the fact that it pulls the hypothetical. It posits the hypothetical. Let's say that somebody is time traveling
Someone is time traveling.
to the same day over and over. To them, that is a time loop.
Is it just giving us the definition of the shit that we're in?
So what is it like to the other people though, who are not experiencing the time travel? Are they also in a time loop?
Could you imagine that the books in this place are just as helpful as the people?
That's funny thing I gave the book to you.
Oh boy, I guess I expected something from this, I guess. But interesting to think about it from their perspective, but it doesn't give us, unsurprisingly, some kind of answer.
You don't see any of the stupid word things, filigrees.
No, not on this
no. Oh, sorry. And you know
No,
what's
not on this
incredible? The last times I have been seeing it, my brain didn't hurt.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Maybe you'll learn it now.
maybe. Who knows? Who's to say? Anyway, cool book.
Should
I
probably
guess we'll
skim
hold
the
on
rest
to
of
it.
this book and make sure that there's nothing else of relevance in it.
That's a
No,
good
it's just,
point.
again, it's a bunch of talking points about time travel.
Mhm.
We should add our own perspective. Let's scribble something in the margins about our experiences.
I think
Sure.
our experience is just the time loops, and it's not a great time.
I'm gonna write that down.
Oh, okay. He's gonna hold the book as steady as he can as they walk.
He's writing that down. He's gonna write in it doesn't when they ask the hypothetical are they experiencing the loop too? He's gonna be like, no, they definitely do not. It seems to be only a certain amount of us. Nobody else knows. One person was aware of such travels, but she was very interesting. I think he's just gonna ramble a little bit.
He was very interesting.
Amazing.
Yeah, it would currently be around 6 in the afternoon. If you guys want to meet up at the bar, we can do that. Get drunk, do some stuff. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, we can meet up. Did you guys go to the bar? I don't remember you went.
Yeah,
don't
I think
we
that's
know
where
that they
we're
went to
headed.
the bar.
I love you guys. You can just always go to the bar at the end of the day.
Let's go to the bar. Let's go to the bar. Fuck it.
That's where we belong, apparently.
Yeah. We found unhelpful book.
Oh, hey, you guys are here?
Calling me surprised.
Venus, here is the rest of money from the banker.
Oh,
It's the bag on the bar.
oh. For the party? Did everyone get their share?
Yes.
I do not need.
Oh wait, you didn't take any money?
I have 3 gold pieces. Is
Oh,
more
come
than
on.
enough.
You've more than enough.
Be reasonable. If you
Oh,
ever
he's
need
such a-
food
he's
or
I
such
have
something,
a-
very
take at
little
least.
use for money.
I really want him to meet Ryland.
I'm fucking for real. Y'all are gonna hug and just be friends.
Ace gonna like quickly count out like 5 at a time, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and just like hand you 50.
It's
Just
too much.
the world revolves around money and not kindness.
It
as
really
much as-
does not. But is thank you. I will do some good with this.
Okay, thank you.
Immediately hands it to someone.
I'm gonna lean over to Israel. Thank you for doing that.
We
Did you need?
some time.
Did you take this from your share, or do you need some too?
No, I'm fine. I'm not in financial. I'm not 3 gold. That being said, Venus, I have a quick question for you. Maybe not quick.
Okay. Quick
What do
question.
your people drink in the Shadowfell? Because I was thinking, I don't know if it's it's fermented tears, shadow milk, shadow vodka. What do you guys
Oh,
drink?
do you mean alcohol? Like
Yeah, exactly. Sadness.
we have
distilled.
like
Goodness.
we have food. It's just that you don't taste anything. Like it either doesn't taste right or like right. I didn't know things tasted different, which is why I was a little surprised you didn't want pretzel because everything here tastes so good, and you don't like everything. I get. Well, it's weird for me. There's no taste over there. We have water, but it's like thick. Like water here is like way thinner and stuff, and like sometimes like the plants like bleed, but like there's still plants and stuff. So like you still have food. It just there's no don't taste anything.
That's a fascinating answer. Thank you.
If you
I
bring
appreciate
food to it, it does taste good. But if you have food from Shadowfell, it's shit.
Good to know. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Wait, what? Wait,
Corbin,
what?
Corbin, you hear? Do not go to Shadowfell. Tastes bad.
The spider would agree that Shadowfell tastes bad.
No, it's like doing a mental note.
Oh, never mind. If it's making a mental note, then he'll leave it be. He'll just kind of chuckle. I thought he was saying,
Shadowfell
no,
as a
don't do
plate
that. I've
tastes
been there.
bad.
It tastes horrible.
That's hilarious.
That's you.
I'm just going to point out real quick that thick water is just ice. Now, how confident are we that we've actually
No,
ended
that's
this
crunchy
loop?
water. It's like viscous, like lots, like real, like goo.
When water freezes, it expands. It is, by definition, thicker if it's ice.
There is such a
That
thing
would
as
be
a
thicker.
heavy
Doesn't
water.
that would thin it out.
It-
Because if it's expanding,
But water
No.
there is like
You're not adding
sludge.
water to
It's
it.
not like ice. It's like sludge.
What's wrong with viscous?
With viscous, I thought that was a good explanation, but I think
Adam
I
Wizard
used the
once
wrong
tried to
word-
tell me
word
that
wrong.
windows were
Like
just very
viscous and
viscous
gravy?
water.
I like very much.
Viscous.
Yeah, like viscous. It's kind of like gravy, but like no flavor, and like
It's good
sometimes
breakfast.
there's just gravy.
Viscous and gravy. Am I saying word wrong? Is
I
confusing?
think you mean biscuits and gravy.
Biscuit. Yes.
And
biscuit.
yes, it's a grand breakfast.
Thank you.
Anyway, how confident is anyone that we've defeated this time loop and are done?
Not at all.
Great. Does anyone have an idea how to break the time loop and be done?
I mean, we could fast forward to the time that we know the time loop starts and see what happens.
8:49.
What do you mean, see what happens?
I mean, if we go to 8:50, we know we're good.
Oh, right. Just as a test to make sure that it is done. Right. But if it's not done, what do we do tomorrow about any of it?
Oh, we'll figure that out tomorrow. And
No, because we'll have just as much information tomorrow as we do now.
What time
That's
is it
not
now?
necessarily true.
But we will have gained a rest that is long.
Correct.
That is not
Another thing
information.
But we also did a lot of things today that I don't know if it would carry over, right? Like we figured out about the coral thing, we found the portal. like-
How does that help us tomorrow?
Well, no, it doesn't. I'm just saying, like, there may be factors that we've like encountered today that might.
We did
change
unseal something.
tomorrow?
Venus isn't wrong.
If we reset the day is the same.
There are factors here that change Like us.
We haven't seen any other than ourselves.
But we did unseal something today, which may be outside the timeline. We don't know.
Based on what? And even if it is, how does that change things?
We don't know. That's the whole we'll see thing. I'm sure you've had experiments before where you put something into motion, and you can hypothesize as much as you want, but you have to see the reaction to be able to know what's happening.
Right. I can observe a thing and take notes on it, but what is there to observe?
If there's changes tomorrow, we should be able to observe them.
What changes? Like, what are we going to go check on?
I have 2 mysterious chemicals that I have mixed together. Something might happen. I
Right,
don't know.
they're in a
That's where
goddamn
we're at.
pot that you can put your goddamn eyes on, Ace. Are we going to look at every square inch of the goddamn town? Where are we looking tomorrow for change?
We
don't-
went to.
No, essentially. Is your answer
So it's
to
pointless, is what I'm saying. Great.
It's not pointless, it's just
no,
aimless,
it is. It's
I
worthless.
guess.
And we're
Well,
trapped here forever. It's fine.
There's
What
a couple
it is.
of options. I mean, Corbin
Maybe
could
have
just turn
to.
around and start biting somebody immediately. That would be an
I
instant
mean,
change.
at a certain point, I prefer to enter the work. To this.
There was a chamber where it was clearly trapped in a way to keep something from coming out of it. We could have a rampaging blood monster just running through the town. Like, the vampires could just come out and start biting folk. Who knows?
So the plan is to stumble from place to place as we have been. and
Well,
I
yeah,
have a
it-
plan that you guys keep rejecting. So
It doesn't
I-
accomplish anything.
it
The
does.
items we have collected would not be with us,
Correct.
right? The spider would not be attached to Corvin.
Ideally.
But maybe some of the items would, because the ring followed him. So maybe some of these like particular items will.
Are you
Come
stuck
back
in the
again.
time loop with us, Spider? Guardian, whatever your name was.
Spirit.
This name is Spirit, yeah. Actually, Flandy, Corvin, roll me a perception or insight check there.
Inside it is.
You're a wisdom guy. Fantastic.
That would have been a 6.
It's okay.
So, Flandy,
Oh no, it's a
Corvin,
perception about it.
I was like,
Corbin,
they're both wisdom. What do you mean?
Yeah, I guess.
you're realizing that whenever it refers to itself as spirit, you're starting to catch what word it is that it's saying in that weird language.
If you tell me Chloril or Clovid,
No,
He's gonna choke you out.
its name is
Tanali?
Tanali. Yeah.
Why do I know that name? Was that your spider's name in
Oh my
fucking
god,
Avengers
sir.
campaign?
Yeah, why did that take you so
Okay.
long? But I mean, our characters don't know
There's,
shit.
there's
but...
so many fucking names!
Oh boy.
Easter eggs. All right.
One of the reasons I want to be done with this because I want to explain shit to you guys because you're looking at me like, what are the answers, motherfucker? Like, okay.
Hey,
I want to tell you. But I can't.
The
Chlorel
only answers
people.
we care about is getting the fuck out of here. Sorry.
Hey, Chlorel people. Is the time loop broken now?
There's no L. I don't know how hard that is.
Chlorel?
Core eel.
Kal-El?
The cord eel.
You're on purpose at this point.
Yeah, I know. We did that with Spanish too.
Venus is trying to hand Gordon a drink and just maybe just relax for like a little bit.
What does that accomplish? It doesn't.
That-
Without a
that's the
plan, we're just
Sometimes
adrift,
you don't
waiting
need
for
to
the world
accomplish
to right
a thing.
itself.
Just enjoy the time. That's it.
What time?
Sometimes you
I've
don't need
infinite time. I'm past
do.
enjoying anything.
Well, just maybe relax instead. We don't have a thing to focus on. Yeah, we don't have it
Well,
planned.
then
but
we might as well do nothing tomorrow and hope it fixes itself. Because that's just as accomplished as wandering about, hoping we see something to change.
all I'm saying is that right now, don't think about that. Just for
Why
a
would I
moment.
not?
Why would you?
Because
you're
Because the
just going
alternative
through
is
about it.
pondering the infinity I am trapped in.
But Gordon, being angry
No.
about it accomplishes the same amount of nothing.
Well, it might cause any one of you to put 2 brain cells together and do anything with any logic. I've spent the same day 6 times watching people just step left and right into anything that matters, and we've been hip deep in vampire nonsense that has nothing to do with anything. and we get pulled in all sorts of directions, accomplishing tasks
Wait,
that
hold on.
aren't
Whose hip? Is it
related
your hip
to
or is it his
freeing
hip?
me
'Cause that'd
from
be a very
hell.
big difference.
I'm going to assume
don't
whatever
think
you said
that's
isn't helpful because I didn't hear it.
It's not. No, you don't need to hear it. I know it's frustrating. I'm sorry, but
No, I pitch that if this isn't the end of the loop, that we just say fuck it and build a life tomorrow. Just pick a thing and chase your dreams in a way that can repeat, I guess, because we're not getting out of here. That's what it is. If we can't find, if there's no path forward, then we're just stuck.
You know, they say, you know, society is 72 hours away from madness, and I see that is true.
I'm still a decent person at heart. Part of me wanted to just stab you in your fucking face because you'd be alive tomorrow, so what does it matter? But I can't devolve to that level. I'm not inherently violent.
I'm not sure if I should be relieved or alarmed, but thank you for the admission.
who did you want to stab?
Me.
Okay.
Nobody is stabbing anybody, unless we have to stab Corbin, of course.
Speaking of which, you're hearing Cora like everything he's typing. He's saying that out loud, and he's getting more and more frustrated as this goes. But it's kind of like in the background. Like he didn't like leave you guys, but he's like kind of in the background, like having the conversation on the side.
Are we stabbing Corbin? What happened?
The only
not stabbing
library in
Corbin.
town is the Worthless Church, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, if no one else has a plan, if King Vampire can get us in every day, I can find every book they have on time magic, and we've got infinity days for me to master it. And then maybe I can build a device to capture the time magic, flip it on its head, and hopefully smite the bastard that cast it.
All right.
We did find a book on time stuff, but I didn't find any. Here, I'm gonna hand you the book that we found in that room.
You're a man of science, are you not?
I would like to think so.
Okay. What? The purpose of an hypothesis is to defeat your own ideas, correct? Like a true hypothesis is you presenting an idea, and the premise of it is to defeat it through the hypothesis. If it does not do it, then you are correct, right?
A hypothesis is a prediction, not. It doesn't have.
But
a
it's being
purpose.
tested via experiments.
The test
Those
is
tests
to prove
are going
it-
against.
You're trying to prove it wrong to therefore
Correct.
prove it true.
Right. So let's take your hypothesis and let's try to prove it wrong.
Which hypothesis?
Your doom and gloom one.
Right, but no one has anything but let's stick our thumbs up our arse and hope something changes. That's not a
Sometimes-
plan. That's just
No.
doing nothing.
And sometimes you don't have a plan. Sometimes you need more data,
No, you always
and that
have a plan.
requires no. Sometimes you don't.
If you don't have a test to apply to the hypothesis, it's not a hypothesis. It's a guess.
Sometimes you just need to observe. When they first made steel, did you think they have a plan that they knew how the carbon would react with the iron? No. They threw it all together, they hammered the shit out, and
I like that you
realistically,
aren't
somebody
hearing.
probably accidentally spilled charcoal on someone's forge, probably got beaten for it, and
It's
then
a
found out they
lovely
figured something out.
thought when you keep bringing up examples of a nice, contained, easy to spot in one area thing. I can't observe a whole town. I can't ask every single individual if they did something different this day. All I can do is hope that something massive enough to notice changes. That's not science. I'm going to read this book. And please, all of you, stop talking. I'm going to angrily read a book.
While that was happening, I think Venus was just kind of leaning over to Halfdan. Everyone seems very upset, but that is kind of obvious.
Everyone's on edge. This is really getting to Gordon.
I think it's getting to everyone, but I have a question for you. Oh no. Okay, I'm just seeing number 4. Oh boy.
You get no response, Corbin. Gordon, that book appears to be, again, it appears to be just the scribblings of somebody just theorizing about time travel.
the whole concept of, hey, if we travel back in time and change something, was that meant to be, right? Was that supposed to happen, right? There's also, as Vino's mentioned, something about time loops, which is like, when you look at somebody time traveling, right? Say they time travel, say the same hour, the same day, whatever, right? They are experiencing the same moments over and over, right? Why is it that no others can experience that? And what would it take for people to experience that?
And then you see some really wonderful notes, clearly left by a scholar, talking about how they've already experienced this and they're not sure what happens.
Yes, you recognize Corbin's messy handwriting. Actually, can you just
Writes beautifully.
Okay, yeah, I meant to ask, man. I shouldn't have said that. How does Corbin's handwriting look?
Pretty all right.
Yeah.
A little above average.
I'm continuing to read, but just under my breath. Great, it's just a circle jerk thought experiment about the people who aren't time traveling. They don't experience it because they're not fucking time traveling. Great. How helpful. Good for you, book.
Yelling at the book.
All right, guys. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to fast forward? Do we want to do a few drinks? What do you want to do?
I want to
Corbin,
know what
can I have
Venus was
your-
going to ask me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
right.
that's true.
I was talking to Halfdan. No worries. They're juggling a bunch of conversations at the same time, so I get it. But yeah, I had a question, but I don't know.
A question for me?
Yeah.
Well, please ask.
When you attacked the spider, was it just because of what it was, or like did you know something else?
No, I came to the realization that it was undead as we entered the room, and I decided that it needed to be done because I sensed no true life in it.
So because of what it was.
Yes, I'm not following question, but just simply because of what it was. Yes. Is there? What else? Why else would I have done so?
I know most. No one gets taught that, hey, there can be some good undead, or there could be some good things that are normally pretty bad, but I don't know. I think in that case, you probably should have had the same thought about me. My people aren't known for being good, and they do everything they can to make sure that's pretty much the case anyway.
I knew you were faking off this whole time.
I think I've seen some ghosts that were undead in the Shadowfell, and they weren't bad. They were just very sad. I don't know. I guess I'm just a little caught up in I guess the labels and stuff, but
some things happened in my life long ago that I am not proud of, and led me to take oath of redemption. And the oath tells me that all can be redeemed, but those that are undead are beyond that. You are not beyond that. In fact, you're a good person. I am honored to be in your company, and even if you were not a good person, I would believe that there is good in you, and I would strive to find that good.
But if something happened to me and I just...
If you turn to vampire?
Yeah.
Well, then I kill you.
Me immediately?
If you're a full-on vampire, you're not redeemed then.
Just because of...
No life left in you. It's not true life. All living things have good in them.
I don't know if I truly agree with that, but
no,
I guess it's good to know where your lines are drawn.
But if something has been brought back from dead and does not have natural life in it, then it is beyond seeking a chance to be good again. it has accepted evil as its source and its reason for being.
Sometimes it's not its choice.
It's true, but also if brought back from dead to be undead, also is not original being.
No, but shouldn't they get to say?
But they are not capable at that point of turning their backs on what has remade them. They cannot come back to the other side. They are lost. Are you
Okay.
telling me you are undead? I do not get that feeling.
You would have noticed that if that were the case. I just...
I was about to ask. I didn't know this. I'm like, damn, the reveal.
No, he's not undead. No. If that were the case, I would have been like, his divine sense would have... No, he's not.
If you're only saying that those where you come from have done evil, or that perhaps you yourself have done evil, so have I. And I have embraced a better path, as I believe all can.
I just think that things shouldn't be sentenced to something before they are, I guess, proven to be terrible.
Is part of the sense that I have upon taking oath of redemption, becoming paladin. I'm able to sense when things are beyond saving, we shall say.
In some sense.
I'm gonna slam this book shut. Right. Your idea was not terrible. It's just I needed to widen the scope and embrace the infinity. So here's my plan. Starting tomorrow, we divide this town up into 5 sections or whatever. And we spend day after day after day after day after day observing every square inch of it, because we've got the time, and learn the habits and patterns of everywhere until we can find something that's not the same or that changes. Because if there's anything else that's not caught in the time loop, that's information. That's all I got.
Okay. Do you guys want to see that shitty play?
Not even
No.
a little.
Venus,
Well.
are you okay?
I'm fine. I think I'm just gonna go watch the shitty play. And bring some drinks. But I guess I'll see you. Yes?
You would remember that the play is canceled, actually.
It was?
It's been canceled because the guy's items were stolen.
Oh,
Given
I
away.
thought. Oh,
That's
okay.
stolen.
Yeah.
He wanted it to fail.
Right. I thought that it was like carrying on with what they got, but they're like, it's going to be ass, which is why he was saying shitty play.
It's
Okay,
like they need the
gotcha. So
costumes, otherwise it'll be ass. Why even bother? That was basically.
it's not even happening.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Never mind. There's no shitty play because it's too shitty to exist. Okay. Well, shit. I guess I'll just drink until 8, whatever. And then you
We
guys
can
will
go
see
put on
the
our own
glitch
play.
again. Good.
So yeah, you guys drink. That you guys then you guys settle down. Gordon is still a little bit upset. You guys drink until 8:49. At which point the world for you guys starts looking like a weird ass fucking hologram. Like imagine like one of them old tube TVs just malfunctioning, with the images just splitting on top of each other, and the world goes dark for all of you. April, since you're the first one that actually no, let's not do that. Can somebody roll me a d20?
Okay, I'll roll it.
Lee!
That was so perfect.
Another 17.
So good.
All right.
Good roll.
Okay, check my list. What does that do?
Checking it.
Cool window. Okay, so in that case, April, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Let's do that. Wizards are real good at those. Here we go.
You are. Oh.
Every
You
time.
were saying?
Eighth roll, you hear, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't see you there." And once again, you are hit with a bucket full of mop water.
I think
Good to be back.
as he hears "I'm so sorry," he's already casting Prestidigitation.
April, as you are casting this, you notice in your hand you're holding that crystal.
Yep.
Gordon, if you wish to awaken, do so.
He just waits for Gordon to wake up and holds out his hand.
Well, that's technically new information, but since it's a rock that glows when you touch it, it does not help us. I'm going to take the northeasterly chunk of town and start observing.
Is anyone actually? If you guys want to wake up, as always, Hafton is the last one to wake up. Can you guys roll me a perception check?
Everybody?
Besides Hafton, he's still passed out.
While Gordon is still sleeping, I would like to sleight of hand the bag of holding from him.
What bag of holding?
I was very perceptive, sir.
Yeah, but you're sleeping.
Yeah, but you were talking to Gordon about the rock.
Oh.
He doesn't have the bag. Jesus.
He doesn't have the bag. Yeah.
The bag didn't make it.
You can stop the measuring contest. There's nothing to measure.
Okay. Corbin, once you awaken, you notice in the corner you see Haftan. In his sleep, he's holding on to a very long crystalline sword, and on his chest you find the spider sleeping away.
Is it Tonali, the spider, or is it a different spider?
It's a gigantic ass spider. So yeah. As compared to like a regular spider, yeah, it's pretty big.
I mean, to be fair, that's the second gigantic
Didn't
ass
answer
spider
the
we've
question
seen.
that I asked. Yeah.
Yeah, it's spirit, yeah, Tonali.
Okay, thank you. He's just gonna like log that away. I was like, this is gonna be interesting for probably both of them when they wake up.
And Haftan, if you wish to awaken, you can do so.
Oh, spider is back to me.
Scary
but
man.
I
Scary
still
man.
have salt.
Yeah, you would just feel the spider scamper off of you and head over towards Corbin.
Spider, are you still afraid of me?
Yes. He's scary.
Did I kill you?
I remember it.
Killed the spider again?
It remembers when I killed it yesterday. Today. Previous today.
So maybe we have to go save those people again.
Do we still have the money that the banker paid us?
No.
Of course.
Oh, good. I am back to 3 gold. I am much more comfortable with that.
Okay, so the moral thing to do would be to go save those people in the sewer. I don't remember us all needing to do that. Nothing fancy. What did we do? What? I don't get it. I thought Orchid was approaching.
Do any of you
that
have
turned
the
out to be
books
shite.
that you found?
No.
Did anything else make it with us other than that
Oh.
crystal and the sword? And the ring.
Besides what you can tell here, the things that have made it back to you guys so far are the ring Corbin's wearing, the spider that seems to be attached to Halfdan when you guys wake up, the sword, and this rock that Ace Roll is holding on to.
We also gotta rush to the and keep the paladin from causing it to go on lockdown or whatever.
Why?
Because that
I'm gonna
lockdown.
go to this district, start learning everything about it. If you want to take this other district, and I'm naming them, but I don't know them, but Gordon knows them. You looked at the map, and you go there, and you go to this other place, and you go there, and go team. We'll start observing everything until we know everything, and then we'll be able to notice changes.
Are not
see you
the
in the morning.
Are not the things that make it through with us some sort of key? Some sort of compass?
I don't have any way to use a sword or a rock other than the ways you would use a normal sword or a normal rock. I'm sure they matter, but I have no way of knowing, so this is my plan.
Do each of us need to find something that comes through? Corvin has
Probably,
something,
but-
Acerel has something, I
Do
have
you
something.
know where to look? Because I don't.
I'm
I think it's a grand idea.
spitballing.
No, I
Just
think it's a great
everything seems
idea.
to
We
be-
should start observing for it. I'm
Almost
just
everything
saying, if
seems
we
to lead
really
back to
wanted
the
to,
alley.
we could hand wave 1,000 years real quick and know
Okay,
everything.
Gordon, we get you're upset. Just give us a moment.
What's upset? This is a genuine good plan, better than anything anyone's suggested so far. I'm open to better ideas. In fact, it's your
I
better
still-
idea. Observe.
I still think we should keep the blood fountain bullshit from happening, as well as probably keep the zombies from being created or whatever they were. Halfdan, you're very anti zombie. You want to take care of those guys. I'll go handle the paladin with whomever wants to come with me, and Gordon wants to go do some researching. So
Hold
those
on.
are 3 options.
What if these items permanently affect what's happening here because they're outside of the time loop?
You're suggesting if we kill someone with a sword, they stay dead?
Yes. Or if I damage something with the rock. He's gonna look for a window and throw the rock through it.
Yes, who should?
Okay. At which point you hear someone shout behind you, April. But what? What's going on? Why are you making so much noise? Do you know how early it is?
He's just gonna give them the like, I'm clearly crazy look. You know? And just see if he backs down. But not say anything.
Can you roll me an intimidation check?
I can. It's gonna be terrible because my charisma's awful. And I've been rolling like absolute
I remember
ass.
discovering that intimidation was connected to charisma, you know? I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh.
that does nothing. Like,
Aishel just draws the sword at that point.
okay, that helps. I'm going back to sleep. Just
That's what I thought. Aishel's then going to go climb through said window and get his rock back.
yeah, I meant to ask, are you getting the rock back?
He's getting the rock back.
Amazing.
Yeah, you notice that the moment you let it, the one that sailed away a certain distance from you, it stopped glowing. Actually, I gotta ask this: where are we positioned in this room? Like, whenever I mention this
We're
room,
in the
I'm imagining
stables,
past it.
man.
We're still in the stables, yeah.
Yeah,
like
I know. So that's what I'm asking. Like, whenever I pictured this room, I always imagined Halfdan like in a corner.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
Corbin's on his way out to go stop a paladin, but whatever everybody else is up to.
yeah. So, Aetron, actually, can you roll me a perception check, please?
Yeah, I can do a shitty one for you. Hold on.
I got
You can perceive, you gotta believe.
Oh, I got a +2. Look at that.
Hey.
When the rock sailed past Halfdan, you noticed it lit up again.
I was actually going to say, this is going to probably be stupid, but what if you like touch the rock and they sword together?
You know, as soon as I get it back, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll. Assuming he doesn't get accosted or anything, he'll grab it and then.
He's gonna like Minos will be close by just in case anyone comes by, so he can just sweet talk them and be like, "It's fine, don't worry." He has like very hard mornings. Sometimes he doesn't know. He was aiming at me. I ducked, and sorry.
He's lying. I would have hit him.
He would not. I am so agile.
Mobile, hostile.
Alright, guys. So as we're heading outside, can you guys roll me a perception check, please, everybody?
Is there a big
everybody,
giant moon
total.
in the sky that has
Total.
a face on it?
Yes, the moon is about to come crashing down on you, my friend.
Yeah,
Guys, the
there's
moon's
more.
getting real big.
Alright,
Vinos, you hear you again hear that guy. Hey, welcome you all to Saint Lourich. And when you look into his direction, you notice he's not wearing the wig anymore.
Hey guys.
Mhm.
He's not wearing his stupid play wig thingy.
I swear to all that is good. If the answer is we somehow made it so the play can happen and the play
That's what I
breaks us
think.
out,
Let's go watch the play. Let's just
I
go fuck
fucking
around
hate this town.
until the play starts, and then we'll just
Right.
watch the play. Let's do
Well,
that.
hold on now. We should still.
No, on the off
Try to-
chance that this is the breaking loops, he's right. We should do the right things for the last day.
All right, so I'm gonna go take care of the paladin.
I'll come
Whoever
with
can
you.
Come with me.
We're coming
Uh,
with you to stop the paladin, but then we're going to fucking.
Well, we got to say heal the people.
Yeah.
Where the hell the people? We do those things, and then we go to the play.
I say we split just to get it done. I guess we got all day. What do I care about doing it faster?
That's not the
That
bad
was-
idea.
that was
you
a
guys
long
would
rest,
know
Kit?
I'm sorry?
That was a long rest. We all got a long rest.
Yes. Whatever this loop happens is a long rest, yeah. So you guys would know that the play is actually in the evening. Like
Yes,
around
we have
6
plenty
or
of
7.
time.
Yes, you have plenty of time. You can fuck around for all you care about. Gordon, if you want to go check out the books in the library, go for it. You will find books about magic, about cooking, and as you discovered from the book that Corbin pulled out of the bag, quite a bit of erotica.
Gordon, I'm just waiting for you to say your words because I know you love to say it so much. So
I don't fucking care.
Oh,
No.
Just
sorry,
start
Gordon.
trotting off.
that's not it.
I'm pulling ahead.
We can't leave if you don't
I
say
can
it.
no longer hear you because I'm so far away.
That's not how quickly
You know,
you move.
he has
I
really
know
small
it's-
legs, but they go quick. I gotta
No,
say,
I'm riding a mount. I'm faster than all of you.
You're not riding a mountain because you didn't say we ride.
Well, I don't have to say it to mount it.
Oh boy.
He hasn't said it in a while because he's been very upset. But okay, so let's go get the paladin and do whatever.
All
Let's
right.
fast track this. Let's go.
Do I have thaumaturgy? I want to cast
When
ride.
When I
in
get
his
to the
face.
paladin, I'm just going to repeat exactly our conversation because I know it worked.
All right. All right. In that case, what would you call this? I'm debating between just saying it works or roll me a performance check.
It's up to you.
That's your
I
call,
mean-
sir.
And that's
Could
what
be
Do a
I'm
how-
history check
went
to
down
make
the first
sure I
time.
heard the words.
Actually, yeah, let's do that. Gordon, hit me with a history check at advantage.
Oh boy. Should have said we ride.
All right, yeah. So how would you do this? Because last time it was with Venus. Venus
I
was
just
there,
say
so-
Venus's lines.
Venus is
gotta-
coming though, like so he might
I'm
be
there.
I know, but like a second or two behind you. It's not like I watched you run off and then
You
it was
did.
like
He was shouting
minutes.
after me. I'm just going with canon.
We're going with you. Whatever,
Either
it's
way,
fine.
I am skipping to the end, the last bit that worked,
Mhm.
and just
Right, yeah.
play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
he's
say-
not there. He's out that way. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not remember, but
Now remember. But yeah, no, he would we'll say this works and he'll run off once again in search of the abbot in the direction of the stage, which is what Venus told him last time.
all right. Let's get to the bank so we can get the tokens and the heals to go to the people.
Well, don't we need to talk to the librarian, dude? So
I don't
we can
think
get the
so.
quest
He
to
had
go
the
do
job
other thing?
regardless. He just told us to go take it.
Yeah, but what if he actually finds Sabrina this time?
I doubt it. Did either
Let's-
of them look capable to you?
I do think it's probably a good idea to just skip that part and go over there. We can tell them about it when we head back to the abbey.
Also, I kind of want to see if that sword and the stone are still upstairs. Since you have them on you, and you.
I don't think we get doubles, but we
You
should.
know what? If we
can
go
check
to the
that out.
abbey, we might get accused of theft because we did steal.
I'm wondering
mean-
about what Venus said about touching the sword and the stone together. If we do something.
Let's do it right now. He'll present the stone.
Wonder
to you.
Twin Powers activate.
And I'll form the head.
Yes.
Yeah, no, nothing happened. It's just like clink.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it go around anyone else? Is it
Did-
just you two?
Did ring and stone appear in visions to you two? Is it possible things we should all have were in our visions?
No, it was just a scythe made out of the same stone.
You know, I don't like the implication, but my vision was of making a scythe out of said stone, and I'm not making the world end in sight. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
Or are you trying to do that with the sword anyways?
No, I was going to sharpen it up when I thought it was a weapon against the end of the world, but now that I know it's part of the end of the world, I'd like to snap it off. But it seems unlikely I could do so. It's powerfully magical.
Maybe if you make scythe out of stone, it would fix everything.
Maybe so. But I'm trying to decide the morals of a world trapped on the same day and a world ended. And I think it technically tips the scales that living in this infinite hell that's only hell for us is morally the right decision rather than ending the entire world. Either way, let's operate on the assumption that the play is going to fix it. Go heal the people, and if it doesn't fix it, maybe we'll try the scythe eventually.
Okay.
What if ending world is a matter of perspective and being caught in this loop is actually a thing that is bad, and it is perceived that stopping this loop is end of world, but in reality is birth of better thing?
I mean, it's technically possible, but I don't think that the vampires who don't know they're in a time loop would set it up so that saving the world from a time loop would be called into the world. But I'll grant you, I don't know, because you could justify that the world, meaning the world is caught in a time loop, could be ended. It is linguistically possible and worth exploring.
What if vampires do know they're in time loop and are just lying to us?
Well, then they're cocks, because if they want us to end it, they should be pretty goddamn straightforward, shouldn't they?
But I'm saying maybe they don't want us to end it.
What do they get about being trapped in the same world? I mean, I guess, they might get something and they don't.
Well, we talked about endlessly replenishing food for them.
I guess, but then they got to live the same day over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Kind of what a vampire does anyway.
That's a fair point.
Hey, there's a lull in the conversation. Are you guys done now?
What, you got somewhere to be?
You get an audible chuckle from Ace from that one.
In the background, just like a cackle.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to Frankie and whatever his other friend was. I'm gonna let him know that we're gonna find the package. Or what? I forgot what. Oh, we asked about Orchid Man, and that's when they got all.
Oh, I was gonna suggest we let the pervert get stopped by the guards and just ignore that step, because who fucking cares?
We figured out he's not a pervert because that was his.
Oh, right. It's just easier at this point, because that's what we all know him as.
It is pretty much established.
Yeah, that he is a pervert. I agree.
I suppose I should stop. He's a respected artificer. I would have looked up to the name earlier, but then, tainted it.
Okay, so we're going to talk to them, and then we're going to get the thing, and then we're going to save the people, right?
Yes.
Right.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah. So I think we'll keep Joe's history check here and just say, yeah, that you are a success with this. They close up the library. They let you guys upstairs if you want to go up there.
Also, we're gonna make a deal with you. You made it with us last time. I need you to find Lady Sabrina, and in return, we'll make sure that this package gets delivered.
I didn't know about the package. We'll tell you about the package.
Don't worry.
There's, no one wants to explain that. Just, we know, and we'll get it back. We know where it is. Fucking hell, just find Lady Sabrina and just go about your day.
When we came back, you weren't here, so where are we delivering the package to when we do come back?
You stick it in the office.
So
Okay,
to
we
Frank
can
and
do
Pfeffer, is this the first time they're seeing them?
Yes, very much so.
Frank, I don't know what it is, but this guy's got a face for punching. I don't like him. I don't know why.
You know, you say that every time, and you actually do try to punch me half the time, but every time I happen to deflect it, so let's just go ahead. He's
I find
totally
that
lying on
highly
that one.
unlikely. Highly unlikely, my friend.
If it makes you feel any better, I agree. But I'd appreciate it if you didn't punch his punchable face, please.
Whoa. I thought we were all friends here.
No, he's
Okay,
gonna
well, we're
be,
gonna go upstairs real quick and check out a few things. Also, where are the guards for up there? Because they're supposed to give me a card to deactivate everything.
What is it with this guy, Frank?
I don't know. Like you said, he's got one of those faces, just punchable as hell.
He's just yapping, and he's saying.
Would you say a
The
special goddamn-
card.
The fucking passphrase.
How do you know about anything? How do
You
know
have
about
a
the cop?
magic passphrase that makes them all listen. Use
the
it.
eagle flew the nest.
Oh, we already
whatever
did. That's
was
why
it?
we got the like. That's what started this.
Oh, I
You
missed
would
that.
remember that Pfeffer and Frank do not know this passphrase.
Right, okay, so it doesn't work on them, and that's fine. So, literally anyone else? Is there literally anyone else? Hello?
This guy's
Well,
got an attitude.
if you asked them to close up the area, the ones that helped you out earlier would be gone.
Hey, hold on. he slips like 20 gold out. Why don't you, and gives 10 to Frank and 10 to his friend. Why don't you guys have a nice lunch on us and just ignore my abrasive
It's very generous of you.
associate here.
Hey,
Oh, hello. We just got raided.
raid.
Lovely.
How's it going? Flandy, I'm not going to take your job. Oh, hey! No, I was like Carpe for some reason. Campfire stories. Xanthos, what's up, man? How you doing?
What up,
Thank you for the raid.
Xanthos?
I have
You gotta
to,
hide the way.
I have to
Hello,
refresh
hello.
liquid.
We
Hold
do
on.
have to hydrate. I think I do have some water.
I'm
But
out.
hello. Thanks for the raid. I see you guys are doing some D&D stuff too. We usually play D&D on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And then I make Notice Be a Samurai with me on Sundays. Oh, fight
shit.
over it. How do we fight over it?
I'm so bad at.
I mean, except for the part where I can't roll
want
for
that
shit.
D20 so badly.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, gosh.
Listen, I mean, as much as I can't roll for anything, I will point out that Gordon's the only one with a plan. The rest of you are the gang that can't repeat the same day right, because here we are somehow fucking up, even though we know the future.
You mean the plan
What are you
that?
talking about? I'm trying to get my key.
And you're failing, even though you know the future, damn it.
You know, well, these are the people we got the key from.
So why are we talking to them?
We're stuck
Frank,
in a
what-
time loop and our characters are losing their minds.
Frank, why
I
is
think
this guy?
our players are losing their minds.
Why does this guy got an
I think-
attitude
yeah.
like he runs the place? I don't like it.
I don't know. There's some people like that. They just go around saying, "Hey, I'm the big fucking boss" or some
All right,
shit.
fine.
Yeah,
When
he
the fucking
thinks he's
alarm goes
Clover or
off, I don't want to
something.
hear it. He just walks upstairs and he's just looking for those two specific cases to see if either of those items are.
Oh,
up
they're
there.
empty.
Can I have the key, please? Because he's gonna set those alarms off.
You don't think they have the key? The other people had the key.
Oh no, they have. Yeah, look. There you go. Let's get that
If you
job
want,
done, okay?
I'll trip him or something when I get the opportunity. Is that all right?
That works.
Okay,
Fantastic.
thank you.
All right, let's go have a real alcoholic lunch, man.
Enjoy.
Oh, really quick.
Acer will come up with the
Pfeffer,
key.
was it? Every time you've tried to hit him, you come in with a right hook. Just come in with a left jab. He won't be expecting it.
Are you talking to Pfeffer?
Yeah.
Left jab. Yeah, yeah. Good idea. Good idea.
Good thing he's gonna forget tomorrow.
By the time he actually kind of logged this away, he's not
Yeah.
going to remember it.
Yeah, up there you find that the stone and sword are missing.
Cool.
Presumably because your party members are holding them.
Perfect. Is there anything else that looks like it should belong to the two members of a party who do not have an item?
Belong to them.
Yeah,
Has
the
the
one
case-
that's labeled Gordon and the one that's labeled Vino.
No.
Just take those.
Has the case still been smashed? That Gordon smashed?
Oh no, the case looks fine. It just there's something like there's a display for it, but clearly something is missing. You know?
It's just empty.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, I
so we're
want
saving
everybody-
people right now.
To look at each and every one of these cases, and if anything weird happens or lights up or the spider starts singing songs of its people, we stop.
I
Sound
don't know how
advice?
we ended. We were going to the bank, and now we're at the worthless church again. I'm very confused.
The worthless church.
You wanted data points. Well, now these two items don't exist here
is-
anymore because they came with
It
us.
is technically worth knowing. I can't use it, but it doesn't mean it's not unusable later.
Gordon, if you were
Ah.
going to make stone into scythe, do you have tools you would need, or do
I
you
got
need
all
to
sorts
find
of tools. I
here?
need more stone. That's not enough. I mean, I guess I need a haft. I could make a blade out of that.
Y'all are focusing on the wrong things right now. I need y'all to look at these cases because one of them has to be for you, and one of them has to be for you.
Is what
No.
I'm asking. If something in here would help Gordon to make scythe.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I forget
I
that
will
I have a
look
9
around.
intelligence sometimes, so sometimes I have to do really dumb
I'll look
things to
around
make up
for
for it.
specific tools or like what could be the haft of a weapon, but I'm pretty sure there's made out of bones, right?
I have an 8. So
No. You see quite a few artifacts in the room, but nothing that would be like, you know, this belongs to me, that kind of stuff. Yes, Aknes, the spider can sing.
But none of it looks like you would use it to make a weapon. It's not a tool.
No.
Or okay.
No.
There's nothing here I would
You
use
go
to
from
make.
finding like like modern weapons like swords to stuff that looks a little more primitive, where the handles are made out of like bone and stuff. But no, nothing that would be like, hey, this belongs to Gordon, this belongs to Vinos.
Right, I don't see anything here. And your ring didn't come from here, so we might find, if there are artifacts that we are supposed to have, then we might find them anywhere. And who knows if he's supposed to have it? Maybe he just is the one that touched it first. So who knows if it's tied to anyone in particular? I mean, I'll
Did we
grant
figure
you.
out? Did we figure out if it glowed next to anybody else, or if it was just those two? DM.
There is a character who figured out that it glowed when it sailed out the window.
That right. We that was built into his question. Those two.
So no. But I guess I meant to follow up. I had a sliver of stone and I had bottles of liquid silver. I assume those are both gone.
The silver is with you.
Is it mixed in with the oil?
Oh yeah, is the oil back in?
No, the oil's gone.
All right. That's just this
That's
bottle
any
is now under pressure and will explode if I hit it.
Yeah, I was like, this would be pressurized. Jeez.
But the sliver of stone is not still with me.
The sliver is gone.
All right. All right. Well,
Okay.
maybe I was supposed to have this then, but it kind of feels like it's part of that one.
It does.
So maybe it's still with us because it's part of that.
Oh, maybe your thing is being able to read the books. That's probably what we all have something.
All I've got is just mountain frustration. Was the scythe? I forget if
How
I
do you
saw
think
the
I
scythe.
feel?
You shouldn't touch things. The scythe, was it made with silvery material?
Nope.
Okay, so this is not part of that.
Actually, who would have seen the size? It would have been Vinos and April.
I saw it being made.
If
Yes.
Flandy saw it, he would have called it a sickle. But yes, it was.
However, you would have seen the blade being made. That's the issue that I'm having. Who would have seen the whole ass weapon? And I think that's Vinos and April. So,
Why
guys,
is it an
history,
ass
please.
weapon?
What'd you say?
History, please.
It's an ass weapon.
Nenners, you better fucking carry on this, man.
My dearest sister, I have not rolled above a 10 more than
I don't give a
once
shit, Nenners.
today.
Could you please roll like you mean it this time?
Like I mean it. Put some stank
Like
on
you
it.
mean it. Yes. Say it with your
Uh,
chest.
Go, Nana,
Say it with
bitch,
your
clack!
This is
Let's
history?
go. Yes.
All right.
I'm waiting
Here
for
we
your
go.
rolls so I could be the disappointment. Thank
All right.
you. Oh
You're
shit.
welcome.
All right. You did all right.
You did all
Yeah,
right.
right.
No, you'll do
Rolls the
great,
second
yeah.
highest number.
We did all right. You got
Yeah,
19.
yeah,
I got
you
19.
still
We're
rolled less than
fucking
you.
Crushing it. We're crushing it.
You guys
though.
would remember that the weapon you saw, it was actually a very primitive looking weapon. It was basically a blade mounted on a staff. Likely somebody just jammed it on there and like tied it on. There was nothing fancy like silver on it.
As a scythe, so it's like
Sickle.
That feels like it would not be very like secure though.
you said it, and I pictured it in my head. I'm like, no, that's wrong.
Why
Don't
not
undo
do it actually?
How does that even work? Because is the blade double-edged, or is it like a single edge, like a katana?
It's a single edge.
And it arcs correctly, or is it like a sakaba? Because how the hell is it a scythe if the blade is on the wrong side?
I have a picture of it. If you guys want to give me a moment here. But yes.
That's weird though.
Do I
right?
have
Like,
this?
Right? Like
So
I'm trying to picture it, and
someone-
if you have a blade that's correct, right? The scythe would be like an L, right? It wouldn't curve.
They like cobbled
properly.
together and like like a sword and the staff, and they're like held together.
With yeah, who knows?
That seems crazy.
Am I wrong?
Okay,
No, that's yeah. No, I'm right.
so we got these things that stay together.
I guess
or
you could
stay
have,
here
like-
with us.
The blade edge on the outside. Which is a very oh.
Are you done speculating? Oh, there it is. Oh, that is. Boy,
That is pickaxe.
The blade is still wrong, Kit. No, you don't see
And
that?
it's made out of like black stuff or whatever.
Okay.
It's a crystal. It's supposed to be a crystal, yeah.
Get out of here, kid.
Interesting.
Oh, yell at the DM.
I yelled at the DM.
Uh-huh.
And Ninners. Also, happy birthday, Joe.
Happy birthday, Joe. You got limited time.
I guess technically for the next however many minutes.
Yeah.
Depends on what time you're doing. During
23
your fucking
minutes.
birthday.
I guess yeah, you get an extra hour of my birthday. I mean, not more than I
Yeah,
did. 'cause I
I'm gonna
started
enjoy
earlier.
the hour of the birthday that I can enjoy while you can't.
True.
Wow.
Go get some cake.
Go get
Anyway,
some
when
cake.
When you describe that weapon, I'm like, well, then I didn't make it because I'd make it not shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Bind it to the half of the rope. Get out of here.
We were going to save the people, right? Let's go do that.
I
Well, we
don't see
were.
a
Then we
rope.
came here instead.
Yeah,
There's
but
nothing
now,
else
yeah.
of importance in this room that we can tell. Yes,
No.
we've turned it upside down. We've opened everything. Corbin made sure the bag of holding didn't make it into
You'd
Israel's hands.
find a few magical items such as a ring of protection. Again, those goggles that allow you to cast detect magic. A bunch of things like that.
But
If you
nothing that
guys-
glows or nothing that like
No.
sings quietly. All right, cool. Grab the bag of holding. We're out. Let's go. Save the people in the bad place.
Let's go.
Yes, just gonna grab the bag of holding.
Already did.
Oh,
Get out
boy.
here.
All right, so if you guys want to speed over to it, like, hey, we talked to the banker and we made it down there.
Perfect.
As speedy as possible.
Go to
All right.
save the people in the same exact way we did the first time, unless anything is different.
I'm gonna
No,
stab a
so
bunch of
far
people with
nothing.
syringes.
Yeah, so far you can tell. And by the way, Halfdan has become a master at this. Guy just goes up, doop, doop, next, doop, doop. The man is fast as fuck. He knows what he's doing. And
I will not kill Spider this time, but am I detecting both life and undeadness in the spider now?
yes, very much.
Okay. Okay. So that happened.
Mhm.
Also, we're gonna give the not creepy guy the information that he needs to open the vault and bring us the. Well, I guess we need to go with him to get the. We're gonna go with him to get the thing.
The pervert?
Mhm. I think with Gordon there, it would be a little easier to figure out what's going on and just get the door open. In fact, no, I shouldn't say that. That's a spoiler. But yeah, you guys would be able to get
Yeah,
there,
he's
get the
learning.
box out. Yeah, get the box.
We're-
out,
yeah,
you know,
we tell
actually
Gordon to, like-
open the vault without actually, blowing it up.
Yeah, we'll just explain it like last time we just did this, and this, and it finally worked. But I'm pretty sure you can do it way better.
Excuse me.
I'll do it way better.
Cool.
We're better.
You guys
Obtain
can get
the
the
shit.
box, and you're good to go.
Sweet. Go back. Get our rewards.
Get your rewards.
Now we're
Split
ready to
money. Make
play.
half down and happy with multiple golds.
Sorry for
At this
anyone who
point,
didn't
it
watch the previous iterations of the day because we were speed running because we've done
We're
some of
speedrunning.
these things.
Literally speedrunning. Let's go.
Yeah, the guy, you would go to the banker and be like, "What, this is real impressive. I heard you guys were good, and now you are this good."
Yeah, we're the fucking best.
It's like turning on
Uh,
Edge of Tomorrow halfway through.
On the way out of the bank, if given the opportunity, Astra's going to try to trip Gordon, or not Gordon, Corbin to keep his promise.
Okay. What would be a good roll here for this? I like the save. Okay. And can you roll me athletics? I guess.
For a trip?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it
You're
would be
right. Sleight of hand,
athletic.
maybe.
Shoving him to the ground.
Straight up. What it
Sleight
is.
of hand, maybe. You're trying to be sneaky about it. What do you think?
Acrobatics, man. I'm doing a little
I mean-
footwork.
He's
All right.
100% right. Raw is all I'm saying.
Tackle him? I mean, slide
All right, fuck it,
tackle.
Fuck it. Give
Roll
me
the
that
damn
athletics.
dice, boy.
All right, so what do we roll?
Roll that acrobatics. Fuck it.
All right.
That's rude. Don't give him bonuses.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, no. So he sticks his foot out. You trip.
I was
Sorry,
thinking
buddy.
doing the one where like you're walking and they just take the guy's like trailing foot and like place it on the back of their knees so they can't place it forward again.
Sure.
No? All right. I had a apparently more interesting childhood than you did.
I can
Yes.
trip you.
Chip 'em.
However, there's actually a moment for me to do something here. So, April, can you roll me a perception check?
Sounds good.
That's what you get. You did this to yourself, Nenners. Fuck you.
Yeah, no. That's,
There it is. Yep.
The stone
back in the mud again.
the stone got a little bit brighter when you tripped him.
The fuck?
Corbin, while you're on the
You don't know what to make of that.
Can I stab you?
What?
A little bit. No, I'm curious. I tripped him, and the stone was glowing a little bit more.
So
I'm
next
kidding
up
about
to
the stab.
stab?
That's obviously.
I feel like
facetious.
Corbin's going through the hand motions of a defensive spell, but he's not finishing the somatic form yet. She's like,
No, I'm not actually gonna stab you, but
or Bobo about it. That is the somatic form. I'm tired.
is there anything I can do to you that won't hurt you, but will
Well,
hurt
you could trip him again, since that's what did it the first time.
let's see.
Just can you bring the rock like really close to him? Just like hover
Well,
it
I
over
think
him?
his
Just-
hypothesis is attacking him triggers it.
Oh, I know. I
Okay,
just
yeah,
want to
so
see,
he'll-
make sure it's not
He'll
the
bring it
proximity thing.
close to him and see what happens, just to satisfy Venos.
Flick his earlobe.
Hey, there you go.
That's a good-
Emotionally
that's it.
attack him.
Yes.
Attack his dress sense.
I mean, you all dress weird, but
I didn't say there was anything wrong with the way he dresses.
I
just
dress
said
weird?
attack. No, not you.
I mean, Venos is the.
But
most-
also, I mean,
So
you also do dress well.
so you're saying you would move closer to him right now?
yes, absolutely.
The stone would glow again, brighter. Anyway, it's been
I'm
glowing
just
bright
gonna-
ever since. It's been glowing ever since you've been holding it, right? But it gets a little brighter when you get near him.
I just throw it point blank at him. Not like whipping it, but just like a good. whoosh.
So you throw the stone at him.
Whipping it, but like a little under whipping it.
yeah, like a little bit of.
One notch under
yeah,
baseball
yeah.
throw.
Corbin, will you try to catch this, or what are you doing with this?
Yeah, I'll catch it.
Okay. Oh, it's pretty bright right now. It's not as bright. You notice, however, April, that it's not as bright as it was when you were touching it. It is bright now, though.
Just from like an outsider's perspective, this elf like trips him and is just like, should I hit him? Can I stab him? Fuck that. Something at him. So it just looks like you're bullying this man.
All right, real quick.
Corbin's gonna hand it to Venos and then walk away.
No, get back here. I
It
think
stops glowing when
glowing
Venus
we're
holds it.
touching various people. We should all touch it together in case it triggers something, and then we should stop caring about the magical light source and move on with our
Yeah.
damn day.
I'll point to Gordon and be like, give it to him. And back
I
away.
need you to touch it.
Let's everybody touch it. That's not actually not a bad idea. Everybody
Touch it
come in,
individually
hands
first.
in. Hands in.
Fucking right here, I've touched it.
Nothing for Gordon.
Now touch it, damn it.
Touch it, bring it, pay it.
Israel, put your hand on it.
I mean, all
right.
It begins to glow. You notice that it begins to glow when Corbin gets
Where the
near, and
stars.
it starts glowing incredibly once April touches it.
But it also glowed near somebody else, right?
It glowed near. It glowed near Corbin.
Oh, I thought it was half Dan when it was thrown out the window the whole time. Okay.
No, it's
Well, that wasn't so much half time, but it was the window. That's what you're starting to realize.
The window?
Yeah.
I thought I was also under the presumption that it was Halfdan that made it glow.
Oh no, it was when it went out the window.
What the fuck?
All right, well, touching it all together did nothing. Let's go see this play. Which means
Maybe
waiting several hours, but yeah.
When we throw it, it empowers it, or like when you use it as a weapon, maybe. Does
All
anybody
right,
have
I'll
a
start
sling?
juggling.
The one rock.
The one rock.
That's easiest level of juggling to me.
Hey, we have time to kill. We could always try and figure out why that dude didn't have the wig this time. That seems weird.
I mean, how do you find out how something wasn't stolen?
I mean, I don't know.
I think
We
we
can ask
should
them what
just
they
fuck
did.
around until depart the play. We don't have
How
to
do we
do
know it's
anything.
actually going to happen?
We don't.
Because
We're
the
gonna
things
find-
are there. The only reason it was canceled was because the stuff was
Well,
stolen.
one thing might be there. Let's go talk to the play guy and see if he says it's going to be a shitty play.
but
Okay.
Why? Because if we just wait for the play will happen or it won't, and then time will.
Well,
reset.
you were the one bitching yesterday that we were wasting precious time to learn shit.
No,
And now all of
we
a
have
sudden you don't
infinite
want to learn
time.
shit.
We're just trying to do nonsense. I want it to be a thing that produces any usable, viable data.
Whatever. I genuinely, literally do not care anymore.
That's where I'm.
And if you
Let's
trip
just
me
go
again,
to where.
I will turn your blood inside out. Probably.
Seems like an overreaction, but I probably owe you an
Someone's
apology.
wanting to stab me with your
asked
glowing sword of death.
First, it's only a
It's a glowing sword of like sun.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I did promise the guys downstairs that you harassed that I would trip you. So,
Maybe don't promise
getting
violence
geeky.
against people that are supposed to be your allies.
It's light.
Literally
violence.
slapped me
He's
3 days in a
fine.
row. I think it's well
Have I s-
deserved.
Did I slap you?
No,
No, they did.
Oh. Anyway, I'm sorry for what it's worth.
Ignoring that fact.
Yeah.
Let's just wait for the thing. Yeah? Have a good time,
Sure.
drink, whatever. And go. Let's go. I'm gonna sit there from noon to 6:30 or whatever that fucking play is.
The first one's
Okay, let me
there. We
understand
have
this.
our.
You guys are gonna sit there in the bar?
No, we're waiting for the play.
Wherever the play is. Literally just like too early, just hanging out.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got our lawn chairs out. We got some popcorn going.
We're ready. We have runners
Yeah,
for booze.
okay. So around midday, you would see the two twins coming out to play the harps and everything. You would see the guy swing by.
Do we see the streaker?
Yeah, the streaker. You would see the streaker, and you would
Okay.
find that he is wearing the big rat head.
That's not a good sign for the play, Adnan.
Told you.
Wasn't that okay? Interesting. Oh well.
How
Like,
well
here's
endowed
where
is
the-
this man?
Was he wearing the rat head before?
Yeah. So the guy in the square who's yelling about "Hear ye," he's got the vampire wig, and this guy he has the rat head.
I thought you said he didn't have the wig this time.
You said that the guy didn't have the wig.
Yeah.
He-
So that's the guy that's what I'm saying. He normally has the wig, right? So he
Okay.
doesn't
oh,
have
he
it right
doesn't
now.
this time.
Yeah.
But the streaker
But
still
this guy-
has the mask.
He still has the big rat head. Yeah.
Well,
All
Here
right,
we
so
stand.
back
Marvin
to-
has the biggest, smuggest, shit-eatingest grin on his face.
I don't know why, so I don't care or notice. Not to dampen your smugness. Right, so the play's not going to happen. So back to observing every square inch of town.
Nope, I'm sitting here waiting for the play because that's what you wanted to do.
I think we need to kill somebody that we don't like with that sword and see if it sticks.
Well, you don't get to just kill people because you don't like them.
When I mean don't like, I mean who is evil, like that lady that is clearly of a malevolent kind. Something ridding the world of something that is a bad influence, kind of thing. I'm not talking about killing a passerby.
You mean Lady Alecto?
That's her, yes.
I don't think we want to cross her exactly.
I don't think we could.
I don't think we'd win.
That's all I was saying.
It doesn't have to be, and forgive me for saying this, an honorable fight.
I don't think I
I
understand
don't think
you
just
as like a
picking someone
person.
to kill with a sword is a grand idea.
Is there any
at
else
this point-
Conte around?
At this point, I think we're waiting for fucking divine intervention. Because
Pretty much.
without something changing, we have no clue where to go.
Something
Or
already
what
did
to
change.
do.
One thing did.
Great.
Three.
One thing changed. What I said is we have no clue what to do or where to go, and then you decided to remind us of a wig. So I don't think that was helpful. So moving on, outside of observing every possible situation in the entire town over probably decades, if not longer, of reliving the same day over and over again, I have no plan.
Let's go to the Abbey. I'm going to need your help clearing it out, and let's take it out.
You are doing that alone if it is happening. I do not. The number of times you've pitched that to an unreceptive audience, it should be very clear that you are alone in this. So
You
if
want-
you like to fucking go ahead, but
You want observable results, taking
I
an
don't want
Abbey out.
chaos. Doing shite doesn't do anything.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you. Do you mind? Can I borrow your portable hole, and can I have the bag of holding, please?
He wants to use them to destroy the Abbey. Don't.
Yes, again, I would happily give you anything I have, but I do not condone the destruction of the Abbey in this case. I hate to say
Okay.
no, but
There you
I
go.
feel
He
I
just
must
throws the bag of holding at you.
All right. We'll... I might give you that.
Yeah, when they erect the monument of the greatest terrorist that ever lived in San Lourich, how do you want it described?
Why would they make a monument to a terrorist in the town he terrorized?
Corbin doesn't know.
if that was going to happen any
vegan.
place, though, it would be here.
Yes, that's
I'm gonna
true.
go to the. That's a great point. I'm gonna go to the artificer's shop if it's still open.
Yeah, it'll be open.
I'm gonna ask them for a portable hole, a bag of holding, anything that has any kind of interdimensional element to it.
They would not have. No.
Yep. I mean, Nanners is disappointed, but Aceril is beyond that at this point. Of course you don't. Why would you?
I
have
don't think it would know how to handle the Abbey being blown up.
I mean, I think what would happen is he would blow himself up and cut the black, but yeah.
I mean, I would throw it. I'm not at ground zero, but
I mean, you would have to open one inside the other.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
a
you
hole. I would just
perfectly
drop it in.
threw one inside the other to take out the asshole who was terrorizing fucking Waterdeep.
Well, yeah, but it's different, I think.
Catapulted spells.
The hole isn't in it's not an extra-dimensional plane. I don't think. I think
It
you
is,
have to
isn't
open
it?
the
It's just
hole
space.
inside the other one because it's open to our material plane.
Okay, so I need another bag of holding then.
I think so.
Is there something we could let Aceril blow up to sort of get this out of his system? I think he seems obsessed with this. And maybe if he just
I don't
blows
think that
something
will
up.
help.
Okay. All right, guys. So, once again, if you guys want to do something, let me know. Otherwise, we can move the day forward here. What do you guys think?
I mean, to what, man?
Vinos is staying at the play, so it's probably not happening, but he's sitting in the fucking stands just being like, God damn it.
Oh, so you're gonna
That's the
be
only thing
there
I
until
would
the end of the day?
Yeah, he's gonna stay
Until
there.
they don't perform the play, at least it sounds
Until
like.
they don't perform.
Yeah, they would. It would be at 6, and they wouldn't perform the play. But what I'm asking is, would you be there until 8:49 when the day ends?
Yeah, if it doesn't happen, it'll just fucking sit there.
All
I
right.
think Corbin's gonna wander off and go find the play manager person.
Mhm.
And be like, hey, so I noticed some artifacts around the town that looks like that should have been from your play.
You would find him in a corner, just nursing a drink. Oh, so you say, sir. I have not been able to find them all day, so unfortunately we couldn't do our play.
Can he insight if he's actually upset about this, or if he's just
Go
more
right
like
answer, yes. Go right
doing
ahead.
his lines?
Also, what a bitch! You don't need the costume to do the play. You just kind
For
of.
real.
It's mostly make
Just
pretend
do the damn
anyway.
play.
Oh yeah, no, he's bullshitting you. He does not He does
Just
not
add
give
an
a
extra
fuck here.
one to that.
He does not give a fuck here. By the way, yeah, you all have D20s here. He does not give a fuck about this play. He does not want to do this play. And from what you get the feeling, he likely, from what you've seen in the past, you know, he likely does not want to do this play. Because he has known for at least on 2 different days, you guys have told him where one of the wigs was, and he never picked it up.
So why don't you want to do this play?
What do you mean I don't want to do this play?
You just cut the bullshit, man. Like, I've had this conversation with you at least 15 times. You clearly don't want this play to go on. Why?
Roll me a persuasion, sir.
Can I borrow that one?
I told you you succeeded with the 11, so yeah, you can borrow.
Ooh.
Ooh,
There
let's
you go.
Christmas colors.
Perfect.
Okay, look, fine. I'll tell you the truth. That play is beneath me and my skills.
So you sabotage your own play because it's horrible?
Look, I have been on the stage since I was a boy. But no, they say I can't act because of my stature. So I had to resort to serving as a stagehand and then as director. And now they want me to run this dribble. Do you know what that feels like? To have to perform below your own standards?
Probably wants to speak, but he's like letting this guy vent.
Yeah.
There.
I tell you, it was fate that those were stolen. Because now I have an excuse, you see, to not have to perform.
What? When were they stolen?
You would know that already, Corbin. They were stolen the night before when... actually, no, he would know that. Gordon, Astrel, and Halfdan would know that.
Astral's still looking for some other interdimensional thing.
Yeah,
I think
no, I know.
Corvin's just here by himself on his own.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying, yeah. Yeah, based on your 20 here, yeah, he would fucking tell you. They were stolen late last night. We had the trunks locked up in the alley. They gave me and the troop a room there. I heard some hollering, and then when I went to go check the room, they were gone. I think I was the only one that noticed, and I just didn't say anything.
Do you have the playwright book thing on you?
Why do you want it?
Just
I
want to
told you
skip
it's
through.
triple. Ah, fine. Here you go.
Does any of it match any of the bullshit we've read since?
Nah. However, one thing does catch your attention. It's written by an Orchid St. Lourich.
This is obviously such. You know what? Let me do you a favor and dispose of this for you.
Okay. All right. You enjoy yourself, good man. Me and the troop will be out of here tomorrow anyway.
Very well.
And Vinos, if you have been hanging out the entire time in the where the stage is, can you roll me a perception check at advantage, please?
Oh, okay, sure.
Much like with Acerol and Gordon that one time they were hanging out in the square, you would have noticed. Very good. Okay, that works. You would have noticed a bunch of ladies. You would have noticed a bunch of ladies coming in white and green dresses. If you remember, that's what Serena described as wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Had anyone else stayed in the square with Vinos or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you stayed? Holy shit.
Where else would I go?
I think
But yeah,
Minos is very surprised.
This is the shit you would have already seen, Gordon. A bunch of ladies coming in, some of them wearing veils. And as it's nearing 8:49, you notice like a bit of disturbance in the crowd. Somebody limping forward, like right near where the fireworks are.
What's that? Do you? I'm gonna go find out. Who cares? He's just gonna walk
Right.
over and see
Can
if
you
he
roll
can
me
figure out.
what would be a good thing here to roll? One second, before.
Kit, why are you thinking about that? I did want to do one other thing prior to the end of this today, but please
Yeah.
carry on.
I'm just trying to check what would be a good roll here for like trying to get through a crowd.
Bless you.
Which
Thank you.
Dex,
Did you sneeze just
initiative.
once?
I only
Uh,
sneezed once.
roll me some acrobatics or athletics, I guess.
Ooh. I'm good at neither.
You were saying, Corbin?
Ooh. Okay, this is another 10 for you.
A solid 10.
We shall take it. You managed to weave your way through the town. Through the crowd of people, and make it to
If he
this
needs to,
limping
he'll use
individual.
his teleports to keep like jumping through if he needs to.
Yeah,
But
that sounds good.
Whatever.
Yeah. No, yeah, you would make it to this person.
Hey, are you okay? Who are you?
You hear these grunts coming out of this person's mouth. It's again one of those. She's dressed up as one of the ladies you see dancing around, white and green dress, a veil over her face.
I'm sorry, this is gonna look super, super, super fucking rude, but if I'm lucky, you won't remember this. He's gonna lift the veil. Hello?
Before you is Lady Sabrina Pelletier.
What in the fuck? Girl, where have you been?
Her mouth, she looks a bit weird. She's hurt. As you can tell, she's been limping. But the thing that really catches your attention is the fact that her mouth has been sewn shut.
What is okay, okay. Hold on. Okay, in his mind, how much time is left in the day? Like, roughly.
2 minutes.
Oh my god. Okay, so he is basically having the reaction I'm having right now, which is like, girl, I'm so sorry about this, but I'm gonna make it feel better, a little bit. I'm so sorry. He's going to, oh no, he has a dagger. He's gonna just kind of like run his dagger.
Yeah, as you're doing this, can you roll me a perception, please?
Sure. I don't know if he's gonna focus, he's very single track minded right now.
Good point.
That's up to you, obviously.
I was going to say a 10 would pass, but I don't think you would notice in that situation if you're...
I mean, you got a D20.
I do have a D20. Fuck it, why not?
You're right,
Let's
nice about that. Go for it.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, you fucking notice.
Mm-hmm.
Vinos, as you are working on her mouth, trying to get that unsewn, you hear tick, 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 tick.
Okay, hold on. Hey, listen. Okay, rips it open. He's gonna cast a like cure wounds on her as he's doing it. Just tell me what happened. Who did this? Hello.
Vinos, much like that first night in the sewers with those people, your healing magic does not work on her.
Oh, shit.
Gordon, the syringe.
Surely you have one of those syringes. Yeah.
I don't think he would have it on him at all. At all. Okay, listen. Was it like the vampires? What, the Abbey? Does this happen in the Abbey? Oh,
Does not seem to be focused right now. Yeah.
Gordon! Just screaming.
I mean, I'm still back up in like the seats, so assuming I hear you, I will make my way down there.
There's a very pale man just turning around and looking fucking.
I think you would be able to see him. Yeah.
Well, then I will hop on Wormforge and plow people over. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Oh my, that man is unsightly. Oh.
As it's happening, I will heal you later, but also probably not. Fuck, come here.
They just got themselves lucky I didn't have my halberd out.
Mm-hmm. No, but you
Because,
would
you
make
know,
it
my
there,
halberd-
and Vinos, you would be acutely aware that there's about a minute left in the day.
We only have a minute. Do you have the syringe? Do you have the stabber? Quick.
I have no idea if I would have kept one. Probably not. I mean, if there were extras.
Can you roll me a luck roll?
Luck
There were extras.
check.
We always have extras. God fucking damn it, Joe.
That's
Can
just how
he
it
use his
be.
D20 on that, or just
Go for it if you want
It's
to.
different. No, it's up to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
I mean-
if you want to roll, go for it.
Realistically, I was going to save that for a check I was going to ask to make because I have a feeling this isn't going to work. But I suppose if
If
someone
you
else uses a D20 they
if
want to
you-
burn on it, they can. In this case, I'm going to, instead, for not having one, focus on just looking for visual clues. Anything, if there's sewage on her shoes, if there's any sort of anything like tied to the masks, if I can, like, what type of thread's sewn in her mouth shut, what's making the ticking sound, anything I can use to find her tomorrow.
Sir. Investigation at advantage, I'll say.
Ooh.
Because much, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much higher I can get for more info. I mean, I can clearly go higher, but
I'm guessing a 3.
I'll make that a 33.
Her clothing seems damp to you. The string that was around her mouth, that was sewing her mouth shut, is very clearly surgical string. That was done professionally. And as you're looking at her, you notice that there is stitching going down her throat and past the, what's that called in the dress? Cleavage? Yeah.
Good old Seymour Cleavage
for like
back.
clavicle or sternum.
Yeah, I was thinking the medical term, and then it was like boobs, past the boobs.
Way better. That's the tits. Okay.
Got it.
Oh, it's gonna be a clip of that, damn it. Okay. Okay. All right.
All right.
But yes, you notice further stitching going downwards in her sternum. There you go. So,
I found the source of the mysterious ticking noise. It's her.
That's a reference.
What? Okay. Shit. Okay, so she's got some stitches on her. She can't speak. We'd have no syringes. Where did she fucking come from? She wasn't here the whole time, right? Didn't you look at the ladies before? You looked at all the ladies?
they would have left around. They would have left around when the play would have started.
Yeah.
So the latest they stayed was like around 6 or so, right?
Just
So
based
they
on-
wouldn't have noticed this. She
What
comes out
direction
like in the
did
last few minutes, as you're saying.
What direction did she come from?
What was Vino's check here?
We spend the next however many days finding her ever so closely to where she came from until
Backtracking,
eventually we get there early enough to find out
Realistically, if she came from that away, she could have just turned down an alley right before, but maybe there's something.
That's what I'm saying. You do that, you get as far as you can get the first day. Then the next day you backtrack a little bit further because you get there earlier.
I don't think 13 is good enough for that. I'm sorry.
That's all right. No worries.
Hold on, what were you
Don't hurt
rolling
me.
for?
No, so earlier Vino's rolled perception to see if she could even see the lady here. And
Can I throw an
I
advantage on
mean,
it?
that's like 6 rolls back, my guy.
Oh, my bad.
it already happened, man. It already happened.
All right.
Can I tell if that is sewer water or some other dampness?
Oh no, it is not sewer water. No, it is not. It is a smell you become accustomed to. That is not sewer water.
It's formaldehyde.
To be clear, the smell of
Then they're
is sewage, not the smell of her.
This is also going to be super rude. Venus is gonna pat her down and see if she has anything on her other than these fucking stitches.
Oh, you
As
would
she
find
gazes,
her. You would find like any lady she has her purse on her, but yeah,
Anything in that? I'm fucking dumping it out. I don't give a shit.
you would find several pieces of currency. You would find a makeup set.
Where the fuck?
And some what's a polite way of saying? What do you know this actually? Do you have proficiency in medicine?
Medicine? No, absolutely not.
Gordon, do you have proficiency in medicine? No. All right. You find a canister filled with a white powder.
Okay.
Is this anthrax?
These drugs? I don't think it is.
That's envelopes, sir.
My bad. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone we've dealt with at any point that has like the surgical skills that necessary that we know of.
It's the
Surgical? No, I
pervert,
don't think so.
probably. Surgical toolkit as
I
a.
don't think he was surgical though. He was just like a engineering kind of guy. I imagine this minute is up at this like us
Yes, it
fucking
very
around
much
here.
is. And as you notice, and I don't know if Venus would remember this, on the first day when they looped for the first time, Ellie said, "Hey, the fireworks are going off early." You notice that you are near the fireworks. And as you hear the ticking stop a second later, an explosion. And the last thing you see are the fireworks going off as the world shifts again and you awaken in the stable. Yes, sir.
Before that happened, after we talked to the stage director dude, Corbin was going to go talk to the frat boy who didn't wear the wig, and he was just going to ask about their plan, and he was going to play it off as being like a frat boy and be like, "Hey man, I want to get in on this. Like, Do you know where I could find like a wig or something, to kind of like play along?
Yeah, man. I don't know. Sorry about that. Like, I used to have one, but a guy came up to me, just handed me a bunch of gold, and said, "I need that."
What guy was it?
It was a weird-looking dude, man.
I could use some gold. I might have some things that he might want.
Cool, yeah. I don't know where he went though. He was wearing a big ass hat. He had a lute.
Big ass hat and a lute.
Roll me a history check, sir.
Is this our kid? It's a 3.
You don't
It's
fucking
not
remember.
3 though.
You were paying attention, I guess, when this happened. But yeah, no. So the dude he describes to you had a big ass hat. He had a lute and some kind of, what's that thing called? The thing you wear for the rain, like a poncho, like a black poncho.
Did he have an accent?
He sounded a little fancy, I guess.
How long ago was this?
Like in the morning, man.
Weird. Where'd he come from?
Where did he go?
I don't know, man. Look, the one thing I'm supposed to do when I'm up here is just yell about St. Lourich, okay?
Oh, I know. You do a fabulous job. I really.
It's like. Thank you, man. It was like 6 a.m. I'm shouting about St. Lourich. Guy comes up to me, and goes, "I need that. Here's some money. Give me."
How much money did he give you?
It's just. Let me see. I was gonna save it for later, man. I can't spend it when I'm here. He pulled out about 40 gold pieces.
Interesting.
Yeah, guy was loaded, man.
Boom! Oh shit! Did you see that?
And then, yeah. Now, does anyone else want to do something in the interim? What would Halfdan have been doing?
I don't know. Maybe he went along with Acerel just to
keep him from blowing shit up.
Just to maybe try to keep him from blowing things up. Maybe.
Acerel's like, "Do you have any bags of holding?" And Halfdan's in the background, like,
No.
Acerel and Nenners, I really want to apologize. No, you're not going to find a bag of holding.
That's okay, because both Acerel and Nenners looked back at his notes about those items and has a plan.
Oh shit. Okay.
But he'll actually.
Every time he takes out his notes, Halfdan just fucking smack that hand out of the book out of his hand.
Also, something worth mentioning to both to Vinos and Gordon. The explosion that occurred, you very much, at least Gordon would remember this, the sensation of like needles digging into you as the explosion went off. Very much like the explosions you felt with those zombies. You would feel this sensation for the very first time, Vinos. It is not pleasant. It feels like something is digging deeply into your skin and burning you from the inside out. Fortunately, it only lasts a moment, and you awaken again. And you guys again awaken in the stable. 1d20, please. Anyone, preferably not Lee, because we don't want to keep doing that to him.
How about the belated birthday boy? There it is.
There you go.
No, that's Nenners. Fuck you, Nenners. Look what we could have had.
Leave me.
You have your choice. You have 2 numbers. Pick your best. Pick your
I mean,
favorite.
if you guys are gonna hesitate, I'm gonna pull the trigger. You know that's gonna go down.
I was in the middle of clicking. You just were.
Also, last
fasting.
time you nose powered, so don't fucking put the hesitation on other people.
Well,
Okay,
he said don't
so-
make Lee do it again, so then I stepped up.
Okay. What do you guys want me to do here? What do you think?
You're the
Pick your
DM.
favorite.
What do you want?
You're the DM.
you
Have
want?
fun. Do whatever's the most fun for Kit.
All right.
Also,
That one is a little more fun, I guess. Okay. So you guys awaken in the stable.
I'm immediately leaving
I'm just
to
making
find surgery.
Hold on. I have a
people.
plan. I was wrong about the explosion.
Well,
No,
we know that.
wait, hold on,
No,
hold on. We
no,
found
like, I'm
Lady
from the
Sabrina
method.
with the Lady Sabrina. We found her. Her
Okay,
mouth
let
was
me ask
sewn
you-
shut. So was her
What?
chest. Yes, it was.
what time is it when we wake up?
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you all a
8.
question. Do
It was
you
possibly more interesting than that.
want to stay here?
No.
What do you
I
mean?
have an
Guys,
out.
there's somebody else in this time loop. It's not just us.
What do you mean you have a way out?
If we combine the portable hole and the bag
Guys,
of holding, hold
There's
on, hold me out.
somebody else in this time loop.
Yeah,
Will we
heard
adrift in
you.
the astral goddamn sea until
Yes,
we reset
we go
time?
to the astral sea. We leave.
The time
It
will
is a
still
portal.
reset.
It will not. We'll be in a different dimension.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't know if that matters.
I can
Also,
almost
like,
guarantee you it'll
Drifting
work.
endlessly until I starve is not a great idea.
Some gift Yankee will
There's
find us.
somebody else in the time loop with us.
Yes, we know.
no, we don't know that. What? What do you mean?
What do you
we
mean?
did, we
What
did
do
that?
you find out
Hold
without
on.
telling us?
Who's the person?
This was the person that tried to kill you at the nightclub. Weren't they a part of
The people who are like stabby and whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
but also, I think
No, this guy was wearing a really
We're-
big hat, and he was really Mexican, but he wasn't described as Mexican except for what he was wearing.
Okay,
Oh,
everyone
Luchador
else, here,
came
can
in,
you roll me a history check at this?
Oh,
Who?
jeez.
No,
Okay,
I
sure.
refused.
Oh, that shouldn't be an advantage, but it is a 24.
Okay, good.
Listen,
Mhm.
we'll take it. God, I'm just tens all night right now.
Gordon,
Yay.
since you fucked up his statue, that reminds you of Clovid.
Wait, what? With the loot and that's you're describing the statue from the church. I think you've been. Did you just drink a lot?
What?
The statue of Clovid.
Lovett's here?
No, he was a statue.
Guys, did you know that voices in my head, the three of you, with the fourth one being quiet that doesn't talk anymore? Is Clovid here?
You can leave right now.
Clovid has not been here for millennia.
I think he's here.
He is now. Okay. Also,
Hold on, does the man have his wig? Let's check that real quick.
Okay, wait, hold on. Just thinking, because when we got to Lady Palatine and she had the things, and then the fucking the fireworks went
Hey,
off.
Sabrina?
What did I say? I don't know.
You said Palatine or something?
Is
The
that her last name?
Palatine Sabrina,
Well,
Lady Sabrina, when she whatever was here, but the fireworks went off early. We knew that they went off early or whatever, but like another explosion went off at the same time, and when it happened, it felt like I was burning from the inside or something, and there were like some
someone made
beetles.
her explode. She was an explosion.
But it's starting it or whatever. But it sounds like maybe I'm just fucking losing it at this point. I don't really know. But maybe this is some kind of the defense mechanism. For whatever reason, we were chosen to like fix to make sure that explosion or whatever doesn't happen. Because it sounds like the fireworks were part of the, like it's masking the big booms that might happen from the people who are gonna go boom and then spread it or whatever.
That's a theory, I suppose. It doesn't really help us. But
Doesn't do anything.
So-
I'm just I just found
Does
out
that
because we
mean-
got bombed by it last time.
So you found Lady Sabrina.
Yeah, she shows up by the
Can
fire.
we, like, backtrack and figure out where she was?
I think we can backtrack as far as the end of the alley she walked down.
But also, wait, do you know where Clovid is? Like, what? Can we
I
catch
don't know where
him?
he is. He was the one, he bought the wig off the stupid frat boy.
We can leave right now. We can leave right now.
You
Oh,
fucking
and the-
go then.
Okay.
What
Hey,
is-
can I have both items? I'll leave.
Well, we don't have the bag now, do we?
We don't even know if the.
Oh, that's right. Let's go get the bag.
You on your own.
Hold up. What did the play say that caught his attention? I forgot.
It had the name of Orchid on it. Orchid.
Yeah.
Orchid. I have to write this down on them.
I just remember the play that the guy doesn't want to do. First off, he doesn't want to do it because he's shady or sad or pissed off or whatever, that he doesn't get to do the play. I'm really starting to talk like you now, Venus. You're really okay. Anyways,
Sticky events.
guess who wrote it?
Who cares?
I don't know.
Orchid Saint Lourich.
Oh, I still don't care. What does that do?
I don't know, but it's
Exactly.
important.
It's not.
Orchid
I'm gonna go
was.
talk to the bank gentleman who is a criminal and see if he can find
If the play
for me any sort of criminal type
Stealing all
who
his stuff
did
back?
surgery.
So that way the play will go on.
Goodbye now, unless you're coming with me.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm off
Sorry,
to
I
the
couldn't.
bank.
I'm getting the bag of holding.
Okay. All right, guys. So it is 12:30. It is 12:30 now. I have made Joe stay way the fuck up, and unfortunately, we are not finishing tonight. We did get closer. If anyone is passing through the center, last thing I'll say
We're
about
not
that. the last thing I'll say right now about what's happening right now is, if anyone is passing through the center of town, yes, the guy's wig is still missing.
What about the rat head guy?
You'd have to wait until he shows up.
Thank you.
But start of the day, that's all we got. Yeah. And then they have their sword and their stone and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spell slots are. You guys got a full rest.
Was there anything
We didn't do
special
shit, we
about
just
that
waited
window?
this time.
About that window. It's a
Yeah.
window.
Why did it make the stone glow? Did we figure that out?
We clearly didn't.
If you want to roll me an intelligence check, go for it.
Oh boy, this is gonna be hilarious. I'm just gonna do it for the lulz. Oh shit! All right, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
So, what happened was that you were outside. Corvin was outside when the stone was thrown towards the window. It's
So
not
why
reacting
did
to
you
the
tell us
window.
it
It's
was the window?
reacting. It's reacting to Corbin.
See, but when we thought that, you told us it was the window instead.
Wait.
Good night, everybody. We're gonna go raid some Lee. Tell us about.
Oh
right.
my goodness. As we do these things. I'm just gonna
As the world
raid
turns.
a friend of ours. I'm just looking through who we could raid. Let me see. I thought I saw Lady Corgi on. Oh, she is. Okay, good. Let's go raid her. She's not doing D&D, but she's a good friend of ours, and she's fantastic. So let's go give her some love. Yeah. So we're gonna go side her. Thank you everyone for joining us. We will be hopefully finishing this next time.
Come hell or high water, I'm getting you guys the fuck out of here.
We're fucking finishing. Let's go. No, we're but anyway, this is awesome. We're having a great time. Thank you for joining us. One more week. Let's go. And then,
Happy birthday, Joe. Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday, Joe. Let's go.
Yeah,
give
happy
Lady
birthday in
Corgi
my
some love.
time zone, Joe.
Have a wonderful night. Bye.
You live in the past. Good night.